Welcome in, New Mexico United family. We are live at We're not at Steel Bender. We're talking. That's a great start.
Oh man,
this is ex Novo Brewing Company.
Is it because you're staring at Ethan and Shelby?
Maybe that's something to do with it.
They live near here. Maybe I'm just gonna give them their address.
Hey.
Their address is 4-3.
just dox them. Yeah, straight up. Let's go.
Steel Bender Brewing is here.
Joel just
at
took my
ex-Novo.
beer away. Because of your mistake, I lost my beer.
That's fair.
Amazing.
Welcome into United Sessions. This is season 3, episode 8, and the second episode we've ever done here at ex Novo Brewing Company.
What's up, fam?
And the first episode where James and I will keep our clothes on.
That's TBD.
I was going to
real.
say, we don't know if that's true. You
TBD.
can't. Don't promise things you can't.
That's real.
It's too early
That's
in
real.
this game, sir.
I am David Weesey Carl. My co-host, as always, as most of the time, is Mr. Lucas Cash. We are joined by our good friends here from Ex Novo Brewing. I'm going to let James and Steve introduce themselves.
Go ahead, bud.
I'm James.
Well done.
This is
And
Steve.
I'm Steve-O.
Cool.
Well done.
We're here for a reason, folks, and we're joined by a lot of really, really great breweries from around New Mexico as we do the draft for the first ever United in Beer Festival. Let's get a round of applause for that. So, Steve-O, James, if you could, tell us what is the United in Beer Festival and why is it important?
Oh man. Okay. The United in Beer Festival. We did a festival here last year, and we were really excited about it. And we've got 2 amazing breweries in Oregon as well. So we thought this year Lagerhosen would transition to Oregon. And so we wanted to do something for everybody in New Mexico. And always love teaming up with the Somos Unidos Foundation. $1 of every pint for our amber ale. Yeah.
Let's
and
go.
Our blonde ale. Every pint, every 4-pack we sell goes back to the foundation, and they're doing some incredible things this year. And we thought, why not do a beer festival that benefits the Somos Unidos Foundation? Our founder, Joel Gregory, got this going in 2014. We started as a nonprofit, and the intention was to make good beer and help the community that we love so much. And so with that vision, with our motto being drink beer, do good, we wanted to do some good and not just do it ourselves, but invite everyone around the state of New Mexico to take part in a big collab fest. We love craft beer. We love this community. And I will say personally, I've never worked in an industry where there's so much community, so much care, so much camaraderie, everybody helping everybody, especially coming out of COVID and just talking to everyone who was affected in different ways, how it affected brewing, how it affected canning, how it affected the way, our draft versus package sales, anything like that. And so to be able to get a large amount of breweries together to brew some beer, to do some good, to raise some money for an incredible nonprofit, why not? And
Amen.
Everybody showed up, so I'm here for it.
Yeah, this is awesome.
Steve-O, we started this team, and one of the foundational missions was make the state better.
Yeah.
We care about soccer. We want to win cups. We want to have a lot of success.
Yeah.
But let's make the state better. And so you coming together, organizing this event, it's a great opportunity for us to highlight and shine a light on amazing work that amazing individuals are doing. James.
No, I was just going to say our state has just amazing beer.
Yeah.
So one of the things I think is great about this is it gives a chance for brewers around the state to get together and maybe meet some friends you didn't have before, and then maybe make hopefully a beer style that you haven't made before or that you are really passionate about, depending on your draft.
Yeah. Well, and so, Steve-O, you mentioned there the slogan, the motto for Ex Novo is drink beer, do good.
Yeah.
We've got how many breweries here today?
26 breweries represented here today.
We've got 26 breweries represented here today. And I think every single one of them is all about improving community in some way. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here right now, right?
Absolutely.
Putting their work, putting their time, their effort, their resources into making the community a better place. Every single one of your breweries, please give yourselves a round of applause because you are making something happen in the community today. Thank you. Now, let's dive into it a little bit. Let's dive into how this is going to work. It's a draft, right? We've got a draft board. We've got ping pong balls. We're going to have some fun with this. James, Steve-O, tell us how this is going to work.
Oh, man.
We're good.
There you go.
Cash up.
That's so loud.
We're
It's very loud.
So yeah, we've got ping pong balls with the first half of breweries represented on here. We're gonna spin it bingo style.
Yep.
And then Yeah, call them out, and they're going to go on the board in order.
And then we're going to have the opportunity to bring these breweries up here, get them on the podcast, talk to you, the viewers at home, and the listeners on the podcast about what they're doing, what's exciting for them, what's their favorite beer, what are they doing in their own communities, what's the thing that you should make sure you go to their brewery for, all of that stuff, because we're about celebrating local, we're about celebrating New Mexico, and we're excited to have these people here surrounding us who are doing the same thing.
And Dave, is it time to recognize the individual who'll be working the board for us?
Yeah, let's bring up.
You can just go ahead and pop down in front of the board.
Yeah, our very own Vanna White over here.
Vanna Gregory. You may.
You got to get in front of the camera, buddy. In front of the board.
Yep.
All right, here we go.
There we go.
We
Drop down.
Get down, say hi.
We brought the board.
There he is.
Yeah. Joel Gregory getting low.
That is
Getting low.
so at New Mexico United we have 4 pillars. We have 4 pillars that we build our team on. It's hard work, humility, diligence, and action. If the founder of a brewery putting up stuff on the board is not humility, I don't know what is. Well done, Joel. Well done.
Joel.
No way.
All right.
Shout out for Joel.
Shout out Joel. Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Well
There
done.
it is. Take your shirt off.
No, do not take your
Don't
shirt.
take your shirt off, Joel.
All right. So we are going to get started here with our first poll. All right. So we're going to spin. Again, we have, as far as number of barrels brewed. Hold on.
Yeah,
one second.
Look at this
so
rubber
what we
band.
did was we sent out a Google sheet, if you will, and said, hey, who wants to take part in this? And if you do, how many barrels did you produce last year? We did that so that we could get an order from, smallest scale to largest, and then we just split it in half.
Yeah.
So the 13 ping pong balls inside here are going to be the larger scale.
As far as number of barrels brewed, yeah.
And whoever gets drafted, first will go in order. But this is the first pick in the 2023 United in Beer
Let's go.
draft.
All right. Roll those ping pong balls. Let's go. Oh, hold on.
see
Joel's
it?
got something to say.
Can I just say something?
Yeah, no, you can.
Sounds
You're the
good.
founder of the brewery.
It smells so good.
Oh, are we gonna kiss?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Just touch beards. It's not weird.
I was just gonna say
Look at
real
that.
quick
The
that I was
collection of facial hair
I
right
know.
here.
Let's all
Wow.
connect it. There was a thought I was having showering today. That's not true. I was
my.
thinking I did not shower today. I was thinking about somewhere, and it's just wanted to reiterate that bigger's not necessarily better. So there's not like
Amen to that.
there's not like there's the big breweries that are the better breweries, and there's the ones that are on the other side that are smaller. It's like both sides have a lot to learn from each other. That's why we're excited to split it like this. I hope that not only the large breweries are the hosts for the collaborations, I hope it goes both ways.
Yeah.
And so we're stoked to have people from 40 barrels to 40,000 barrels
Amen.
in this thing. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And I know we did this before we went on the air here, but I'm going to do it one more time. We're going to, before we pull the first name.
Yeah.
Let's do that first.
Oh, big,
Everybody raise a
big
glass.
tap room cheers.
Raise a glass to New Mexico beer and doing good in our communities. Cheers, everybody.
Here for it. Cheers,
Cheers,
friends.
everybody.
All right. Cheers.
And by the way, we are here for a very good reason, not no particular reason this time. So.
Yeah, that's very true.
So anyway, I know we did this before we came on the air, but before we do the first poll, I do want to recognize all the breweries in attendance and not in attendance. We're going to go one by one. Give a cheer when you hear your brewery or when you hear someone else's. First up, Casa Vieja, where are you at? Let's go. Santa Fe Brewing Company. Harmon Lane Brewery.
Every time he's hiding in the bathroom.
Every time.
Yeah, well, food truck. Marble Brewery.
That's why you don't break the seal.
Late Shift Lager House, the craft room. There we are. Bosque Brewing. I'm wearing your hat today.
Yeah, you are.
I've had this hat for a long time.
I was going to say, that is
This is an OG Bosque hat.
That has seen
yeah.
some things.
Lava Rock. Where you at,
Heck
Lava
yeah.
Rock? Yeah, there we go. I don't think anybody showed up from Novo Brewing
I
Company.
don't think
they're
so.
not here.
I don't think so.
right.
Step it
Yeah.
up, guys.
Yeah,
Jeez.
sorry. We only have 12 people here represented.
too far
Palmer,
to drive.
Palmer Brewery.
Yeah.
There we go, Palmer.
My guy.
2nd Street Brewery.
Yeah.
Gravity Bound Brewing. There we are. There we are.
That man is gravity bound.
The place where we are not today, despite what I may tell you, Steelbender Brewyard. Sidetrack Brewing
Heck
Company.
yeah.
Canteen Brewhouse, where you at? Let's go Canteen. Brew Lab 101. Rio Bravo Brewing Company.
With the baby.
Go on, baby. That baby brews an excellent IPA. Brew Lab 101. We already said that.
We already said
La
that.
Reforma.
There we go.
There we are.
There's the baby. Bring them out. Bring them out.
Turtle Mountain Brewing Company. Rowley Farmhouse Ales.
Yeah, heck yeah.
He's streaming hard.
He's here. He's streaming.
Icebox Brewing Company.
Yep. Also hanging out live with us.
Icebox.
TRC Brewing
Yeah,
Company.
Also hanging out live.
TRC.
Wait, TRC's here?
TRC, let's go.
Made the drive.
That is. All right, I think that's the longest drive of anybody. Well done, TRC. Let's go.
That's good.
I don't know. I had to drive here from like.
You,
Like 3
you
blocks,
drove
yeah?
here from the
Yeah.
Smiths.
You drove here on your
I
hipster
drove
bike.
all the way from Albuquerque.
You drove here
Yes.
on one of those bikes that's like a really tall front wheel
Yeah.
and a really low
I'm not
back
cool
wheel.
enough for that, dude. Come on.
Flick's Brew House.
Heck yeah.
The fact
Go
that
see Ant-Man. Yes.
the fact that Ant-Man is terrible is not his fault. You
Go
should
see
still
it.
go see
Go
it.
see
You
it.
got to stay
So
up with the
good.
MCU continuity.
so
You can't skip a movie. That's how they get you.
We're going to fight.
Red River Brewing Company. All right, Red River. Taos Mesa
Heck
Brewing
yeah.
Company. Bathtub Row Brewing Company.
Right there. Love it.
And last but certainly not least, Quarter Celtic.
Yeah.
All right.
So every single brewery you just heard the name of is here to support community, to brew great beer to give to you, and to help kids in New Mexico.
Yeah, absolutely.
Round of applause for every single one of you. And let's get this draft started.
Yeah, I will say real quick.
Yeah.
One of the other things we talked about, we talked about what we're doing today, but
Yeah.
we actually are going to have
The
all
festival.
these beers in a
Yeah.
festival.
At a beer
Yes.
festival in May.
May 13th.
Yeah.
So all these beers are going to be ready to go. Really excited about that part. But yeah, we probably should have talked about what actually happened.
It's
Well,
fine.
fine.
You know.
Yeah, we can get that.
Don't worry.
Yeah. Sorry, I jumped
All right,
in there.
All right, so first
here we go.
spin. First
Are
spin
we
going
ready?
on the board.
This is like the first pick in the draft. This is
Very exciting.
with
Steve.
the first pick in the blah, blah, blah. Let's see. Here we go. And the first pick. There you go, James.
Chat's going wild.
Oh,
A big guy.
big guy.
Chat's going wild.
Santa Fe Brewing.
Santa
Fe Brewing. Where
First
you at?
pick in the draft.
First pick in the draft goes to Santa Fe Brewing Company. Joel
Wow.
White, Joel Vanna White, going to throw that up on the board.
You got that? Woo, look at that.
We're getting a lot of people in the chat here talking about New Mexico breweries are world class. Truer words never been spoken, Steve-O. That's Dylan Davis in the chat.
Hey, thanks.
New Mexico United is a wonderful community-centric organization. We're surrounded by great organizations here. Second pick in the draft goes
Here
to.
we go.
I just like to do
This is
that.
very
that it goes
exciting.
like- I know. Boom.
Second pick goes to
Rio Bravo.
Rio Bravo. All right. That
yeah.
baby is making a West Coast hazy.
Is it okay to say this that I really want Rio Bravo and La Reforma to team up so the babies make a beer?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm just
Baby
saying.
Beer Fest.
I'm just saying.
Rio Bravo
Here's
is
the
here.
rest. Here.
Hold on, Steve-O's got it.
I got it. My bad. Oh, it's literally right here. There you go.
Oh, the
There
baby
you go.
blonde is going to be
Give them all to you.
delicious.
How about that?
Baby blonde. Yeah, you guys should theme, if you guys do team up, Rio Bravo and La Reforma, it should be something baby themed. Baby blonde, something like that.
Let's just hope it happens.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all we
I'm-
can hope for.
I'm hoping for
All
it.
right. Third
All right.
pick in the 2023 United in Beer Fest draft goes to.
It's good spinning.
Oh,
good
there we go.
spinning.
Throw that one back in.
1 quarter Celtic.
Quarter Celtic. Third pick.
Celtic, get it.
Let's go. All right. Fourth pick. Here we go.
Here we go. The first pick's always the Charlotte Hornets, right? Like every time.
Yeah, because they're terrible.
Wow.
Because they're awful.
Yeah.
Fourth pick.
Thank you to all the Charlotte Hornets
Canteen.
fans.
Canteen with the fourth pick. All right. We're through 4. Pick number 5 coming up next.
No, I was. Are they in the house? Oh, our current location, Steelbender Brewyard.
Let's go.
Let's go.
David, you are never going to live it down.
Ever,
No,
ever,
they're
ever.
gonna
Thank you.
hang it
A
over
big
you
thank
forever.
you to our host, Steelbender Brewyard, today for making this happen.
Can I get a fish and chips while we're sitting here? Just a fish and chips, or
My-
maybe like okay. All right.
All
There's
right.
some of those fried
Okay.
green chilies.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, no,
their
you're-
fish and chips.
you're not wrong.
bomb.
Pick
Oh,
6.
Try.
Whoa.
Oh,
Pish.
There you
Could have
go.
gone terribly wrong.
Pick
Oh.
number 6.
Ooh, Bosque.
Bosque Brewing.
You're welcome.
Go on, Bosque.
All right. I'm gonna keep this
Musquet
train
Brewing
going.
Your
with
hat
their
namesake.
24 Albuquerque locations.
Oh, first Zoom
Here we go.
Icebox.
Icebox.
Icebox. There we go. All right.
Here we go. This is pick number 8 coming up next. Pick 8.
I'm not counting.
I'm counting.
Spinning these things.
Marble.
Marble.
Okay.
All right, Marble.
All right.
Pick number 9.
Wow.
Number 9.
In between, can we just point out what a great job Joel is doing?
Joel is doing an
I mean,
outstanding
this
job.
is on point.
Vanna. Well done.
And Will
Yeah.
Mormon
Yeah.
at Flicks Brewhouse.
Yes.
There we go. Pick number 9, Flicks Brewhouse. Go see Ant-Man, I guess.
Go see
You hate
Ant-Man.
money and time. Go see it. Second Street.
Second Street Brewery
Let's go, Second
with the
Street.
10th pick.
Wow. I can't wait to see the Saison that comes out of that one. Gonna be dope.
Boom.
There we go. 11th pick.
Turtle Mountain.
Turtle Mountain Brewing Company.
Wow.
11th
Turtle
pick.
Mountain.
All the way from Rio Rancho, New Mexico.
There we go.
Dude.
We got a couple Rio Rancho Brew Lab over there in Rio Rancho as well.
Taos Mesa.
Taos Mesa.
Oh, Taos Mesa. Shit, Taos Mesa, definitely.
Taos Mesa. Huh?
Joel,
Joel's causing problems.
Joel, did you miscalculate the board?
No, we only have one more pick to go.
There's one
And then
more.
we split it off in the
Oh
second.
yeah, but that's because that's the
AC3.
first half.
Oh, we're good. We're good. All right.
Yeah.
And with the final pick of the draft.
Yeah, this is the 13th
Oh, no.
pick,
There's
right?
two more.
There's only, we're going to do the Saison. Hooray for us.
Yeah, this is-
Novo
All right.
Brewing.
The
This
final.
is literally the last pick.
So this is
in
the final pick?
What could it be, guys? What
There
could
you
it
go.
be?
It's going to be.
What
could it be?
Just
It's
Do
gotta
I
be
even
us.
need to do that? Do
All
we
right.
need to pull it out? We're
Guys, it's-
literally it.
You're
Guys,
making
it's
so
Ex
hard.
Novo. It's Ex Novo.
Guys, we
You don't have to say
Wow.
it's Ex Novo.
Yeah! Ex Novo Brewing Company.
All right.
Can I just say that
Enjoy
like
your
that wasn't
Saison.
even rigged? We
And-
got last.
and
That
last
sucks.
place.
Enjoy your Saison.
What?
That sucks.
Hey,
How
Lucas,
does that suck?
hand me the
Steel,
hand me the
Steel Bender hosted this event. Okay, so
You know what? Your motto has always been drink beer, do.
Sure.
All right. So now here's what we're going to do. We've got through the first piece of this. We're going to throw in the other breweries, the ones, again, this was split down the middle based on number of barrels brewed in the last year. So
Yep.
now what we're going to do is we're going to pair up the breweries that haven't yet been mentioned.
This is the fun part.
So whoever
Yep, this is
is
gonna be
picked
fun.
first in this also has the first pick.
yeah,
Oh,
so
and we're
it's,
like-
it's
we're
super
last
proud
choice
for
now.
super friends. I love this so
That's
much.
what I'm
Dave.
saying. We're in last place.
This reminds me of middle school.
No,
Last
it's
pick
not
every
last
single
place.
time.
What
It's
if
not
they
last
because of you? What
place.
if they pick you first? It's
All right,
because
you
of
don't
no,
know.
no,
There's no
no,
pick.
no.
real
That's not
quick-
how it works.
Real quick. Joel, can you please give us come over here to the mic, to Lucas's mic, give us a quick rundown of the draft order as we get everything ready for the second run here.
Like, yeah.
How's your eyesight?
All right, draft order. Here we go.
The rundown is clearly Santa Fe being the biggest.
Santa
is
Fe,
number one.
number
So
one.
biggest is sometimes.
Sometimes it
They earned
does
it.
matter.
They earned it. They've
Size
been
does
around
matter,
a
I
very
guess.
long time.
Yeah,
They were
it's a-
first.
It's a
They're
lot of
number one.
barrels.
We clearly don't deserve to be near the top, so we're at the very, very, very bottom. But no, there's a really good mix of people close and far. I'm excited. Obviously, the collabs, what matters is what the pairing is. So
Exactly.
that was just setting the table, and we're about to see the real interesting part of this.
I got a question for Santa Fe Brewing Company. Santa Fe, what style you guys thinking right now? Obviously, you got to figure out who you're going to pair up with, but
Hey,
what
did-
are you thinking right now?
Did you guys get?
Nitro Stout.
Okay.
Nitro
I dig that.
Stout?
That's a man after my own heart.
I dig
All right.
that.
I love that. All
Actually,
right.
real quick, Dave,
Yeah,
while
yeah.
you're doing it, like, I'm going to run
quick.
through the
Oh, yeah.
the styles that
While
we
we're
have.
talking about styles here, James, you have the list of styles that are going to be up for choice here. And by the way, once a style is picked, it's gone.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
other
yeah.
brewery can do it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think this is a really cool part of this festival is the way that we've broken it out so we don't end up with,
7 West
12
Coast IPAs.
West Coast IPAs, 4 hazies, and a couple wheat beers.
Thank you.
We are New Mexico.
We really thought about the split we wanted to have. There's going to be a couple left over, so the people at the end, us, don't have to only pick one style. We'll have 3 or 4 to choose from. But
We don't
yeah.
have to pick the Saison.
No,
Yeah.
I love Saison. I wish there was more Saison.
So
in
I
the
bet you.
state.
I bet you $1 Saison will not be available when you're picked.
It's actually not on here. It's like
Boom,
under the
you owe me
Belgian.
$1.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
So here's
All right, here's the rundown.
here's what we're working for right now.
All right.
So in order, we got adjunct stout, Belgian kind of umbrella style, classic North American, classic UK.
So is that like a mild or a brown?
So I'm glad you asked. Like an ESB, a mild, a brown, or an English pale.
Okay.
Dark lager category is Dunkel Schwartz and Czech Dark.
Just as examples. Like
Sure,
that's not the
doesn't
only.
have
Like
to be
those are
those.
examples. It doesn't have to be
In
those.
Espanol, you might say por ejemplo.
Oh, adios mío.
Oh yeah.
Sí, papi.
European lager be our other one. Experimental IPA.
Okay, I wanna pause.
Just jump right in there.
Experimental IPA.
That seems like a very wide umbrella.
So we got the, it was Joel, James, myself, and Ryan, our head brewer. We all came to the table with four beer styles.
Okay.
Joel's was experimental IPA, and I wanted him to explain a little more, like, what is an experimental IPA?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah.
What does that even mean?
It's pretty much these days whereas West Coast and New England are hazy IPAs, and so there's all kinds of other things you can do. I mean, do a cold IPA, brew an IPA with lager yeast, or put some fruit in it, or put some spices in it, or do something weird with
this
it.
is
I don't
this is
care.
for whoever you pick this if you want to do something weird and funky.
Yeah, it doesn't
something
have
fun.
to be crazy. I mean, like
Yeah.
an IPA with pineapple is not that weird, but
No.
it would fall in this category.
Understood. Understood.
There you go.
Okay.
You have to experiment with it.
Speaking of
Yeah.
fruit, what's up next?
Oh, a fruit sour.
Wow.
And then a fruited wheat. Oh, we're going heavy on the fruit. It's going to be in May.
I was gonna
on
say
the
it's a
13th,
summer
by the way.
festival.
So,
You're gonna want it.
yeah, you're going to want that fruit.
That is something to consider. This festival will be happening in May.
Yeah.
So if that changes your style ideation,
Santa Fe.
you might not want to do a
Close your
porter,
ears.
stout.
Close,
No, we want a nitro stout.
You
We
got
want a
Maybe
nitro
you do.
stout.
I mean, I'm a stout
a
drinker.
summery nitro stout.
There you go.
I'm gonna
Yeah, yeah.
predict 81 degrees and a light breeze that day.
Ooh, all right.
I'm going to hold you to that.
Yeah.
I'll be wearing a tank top.
All right. I'll be crop
Hobby
top for
lager
me.
would be after that. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed hazy IPA. You can't have a
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
yeah. Light ale, which we had a couple examples, but a blonde cream Kolsch,
Okay.
Pilsner, a porter / stout, a red beer,
Yeah.
a smash. Steve, what's a smash?
The Smash, a single malt and single hop. Like,
Oh my God,
that was
that's an
actually mine.
abbreviation.
That was
Showcase.
mine.
I
I
thought
always
you were
love
just
a
like
good
smashing
smash.
hops.
Now
No,
it's the
man.
Showcase Showdown.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it. You get one hop, you get one malt, and that's your beer.
That's
so I'm
fun.
like,
That's a
here
true
for
test
it.
of metal there.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah.
that was my pick. I
I like
love
this.
this.
I like
Love
that
good
a lot.
And the last one is the classic West Coast IPA.
The WCIPA World
Yeah, there
Cup
you go.
IPA.
Okay.
All right.
Are we ready to pair up
Let's
breweries?
do this.
All right,
Oh,
let's
the
do
fun
this.
begins.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Joel Vanna White.
Man of White.
Man of White. Ooh, I like
Man
that.
of White. I like it.
I'm actually mad at you for not thinking of that, Steve.
Yeah, I know. That's a new beer name.
You're the
All right,
marketing
fruit.
guy.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Who is paired up with Santa Fe
Teaming
Brewery at the
up
top of
with
the board?
Santa Fe Brewing. Oh,
we go.
I got the first. Okay, so
We're gonna put
just
that
the
second one
first
back
one.
in.
Yeah, the first one.
And the first Santa Fe Brewing
With the
gets
first overall pick.
our friends at my favorite pub downtown, Sidetrack.
Sidetrack. All right, so here's what we need to happen right now. Here's what needs to happen. Santa Fe and Sidetrack.
Hug it out.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Cheers happening over there.
Cheers over there.
Yeah.
Can we get
Oh, I love that.
one representative? Hold on one second.
we need a. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. Santa
right.
Fe Sidetrack, guys, start planning. We're gonna go for the.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my God!
Look at
You
that.
had one
I
job,
had one
Steve-O,
job. One job.
and now you're fired.
Now
All right,
I'm
let's
fired.
get rid of those.
Not Sidetrack, obviously.
Sidetrack has been picked, and now you've
They're
dropped it on the
running away.
floor.
I did.
This
We
is,
already
this is.
know.
Hold on, there's another one right here.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
That's
All
all
right,
Well, where's that rubber band?
second pick. Who's second on the board? I can't see it from where I am.
We don't.
Rio Bravo. Who is paired up with Rio
Hey,
Bravo?
10, 11, we're
Second
missing one.
overall. Oh Lord,
Yeah,
Steve-O.
one fell out.
Jeez.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we're just gonna hang out here. Vamp.
That one?
Vamp.
Yes.
There we go. What?
Yeah.
Hold
sorry.
on. We'd love to figure
We're
that
just
out.
making sure the cage came loose and they all just kind of fell out. So I was
Yeah,
like, I'm
perfect.
making sure we have
You wanna put
12
this
balls
rubber
in there.
band?
I told him. I was like, hey, dude, let's do the rubber band. He's like, no, we don't need it. I was like, are you
Absolutely not. Why would we need a rubber band to keep things in place?
This is
Thanks for that,
yeah.
Steve-O. Well done.
just want
You're
to
doing great, sweetie.
thank the marketing department for the ability to buy one of these on Amazon. It clearly works.
Shop local, folks.
We didn't check the looseness
Clearly
of the
works.
cage. That's on
Also,
us.
whoever purchased this is fired.
Pre-production.
You have purchased
Good
it, didn't
news.
you?
You
It's
purchased
me.
this, yeah.
So
Can I hold on to this?
Actually,
Yeah, all right.
so we're
while-
taking
while-
applications for a new GM.
This is yeah. So I'm gonna vamp right here. Hey, Santa Fe Brewing.
Santa Fe.
Hey, Santa Fe Brewing.
Santa Fe.
Oh my God!
Can
don't
you
have
guys quit collaborating? It's too soon.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking at the moment? You don't have to tell us your answer.
don't
but just-
tell us.
just
No,
what- just-
I'm gonna get back to this. We're not.
All
Just
right.
wait, just
Never
wait.
mind. We're
No.
done. We're done bailing
He's
Steve-O out.
impatient.
Blink
He's
twice if it's
impatient.
nitro stout.
There we
They're gonna
go.
make- they're gonna make a lambic.
So who's second? Rio
Boom.
Bravo, was it?
Rio Bravo
Who's Bravo?
and
Gets Truth or Consequences.
yes.
All right, guys, start collaborating, start talking
Here
through
for
it.
it.
You guys are on opposite sides of the brewery. I would get together. Bring the baby.
Bring the baby.
Start talking about
You
stuff.
bring the baby. I'll bring some ideas.
All right.
Oh, this is
There's
outstanding.
so many things on the board. If you're number 2, you have all the world is your
Yeah.
oyster.
Joel,
All right.
Joel, who's third right now? Who's third overall?
Quarter Celtic.
Quarter Celtic.
Celtic. All right.
At this point, the world
right,
may
here
be
we
your
go.
All
oyster
right,
stout.
who is
Quarter
paired up with
Celtic.
Quarter Celtic with a third
Third.
overall pick?
Palmer Brewing.
Palmer Brewing.
Oh, dude.
Here we go.
Oh, I want to drink that beer.
I love.
it's gonna
There we
be
go.
good.
Look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's just love. It's just
Oh,
love.
dude.
I'm so misty right now.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of love.
This is what it's about.
I'm pretty
That's what it's
stoked.
really about.
This is what we're here for it.
gonna be good.
All right.
Who's-
Next we got
Who's fourth overall?
Canteen.
Canteen and
Canteen and all the way from Red River.
Yes,
Red River Brewing.
Okay.
Canteen.
All right. Canteen and Red River.
We see you guys get on that Zoom chat.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
Chat
Man,
through
of,
it.
Man of White, how do they get together?
There's got to be something river related with that, right?
Canteen. Something.
Oh,
at,
yeah.
Water
Some
on the.
kinda,
on
yeah.
the
Some
Nice
Some
camping.
camp vibe. Okay.
Yeah,
big,
here we go.
big camping vibe.
Yeah, here we go. All right.
Joel, who's
Boom.
fifth?
Steelbender.
Steel Bender and Rally
Rally
Farmhouse.
Yeah.
So pumped to find.
Hey, I just
Oh, that's gonna be.
That's gonna be a funky time.
I just want to say real quick, I don't think we've mentioned this yet. Thank you to Steelbender for hosting us today.
Yes.
Thank you so
again,
much.
Steelbender.
Call
Yeah.
back
One
so
of
hard.
the gracious
All right,
hosts.
sixth overall. Who's sixth, Lucas? Joel?
Sixth is
Bosque.
Bosky
Ah.
Brewing and
Our friends at Gravity Bound.
Gravity Bound. Gravity Bound and Bosky.
Yeah, Chris is here. All right, now kiss. Now kiss.
Oh, yeah.
Now kiss.
Yeah. I'm here for that collab.
All right, seventh overall pick.
All right.
Who's already in there? Icebox.
All the way from
Icebox.
Las Cruces, New Mexico.
And Brew Lab.
Brew Lab. Rio Rancho's own Brew Lab 101 and Icebox. All right, up next. Joel? Marble.
Wait, who's Marble?
Marble
This little brewery, you
and
might have heard of them.
they make a
Late
good
Shift.
Late Shift
Late
Brewing.
Shift Lager House. Rom in the building over there. Heck yes.
All right, we've got 5 left, folks. 5 more.
Let's give
5
let's
left.
give Joel a second.
Yeah.
Okay, so
We're
I know
working
we
it.
have.
We're
He's
working it.
working
I know we've
hard.
got
He's working
Flicks,
hard.
Flicks up next, and they're going to be partnered. But before we do that, just a little PSA for Ant-Man. Go see Ant-Man.
Go
Yeah.
see Ant-Man.
If
Man,
you like
it's
the
such a
Marvel
great film,
universe,
such a good film.
It's so good.
fun.
I've always said this.
You have.
Yeah, it's
you
so
have.
good.
King the Conqueror, an
Yeah.
amazing villain.
Yeah, man. The first thing I said when I
Great
saw it, I was
movie.
like, man, I'm going to tell all my friends how great it is.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
said that.
Steve-O just like automatically, if it's a Marvel, it starts at like a B+. He's
Yeah.
like, oh, it's a Marvel movie? The
Oh,
worst
yeah.
it could be
There
is
are
B+.
plenty of
Yeah.
Marvel movies I like. I've seen every Marvel
Yep.
movie.
All right,
Flicks
Flicks
is up
and
next. Yeah.
Flicks and Krause's own Casa Vieja.
Casa Vieja! I don't know if you know this. Means old house.
Really?
There you go.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Espanol
Guys, download
Uno
Duolingo.
Sano Uno.
All right. Let's see.
Duolingo, everybody.
Second Street
Second
and
Street and Lava Rock.
Lava Rock.
Okay.
Let's go.
Heck yeah.
All right, 3 left, folks.
3 left.
3 breweries left.
I'm excited
All
for
right.
Second Street to
Taking
go
my
collab.
time so Vanna can get those.
Give us time.
I know.
Your job is easy.
Look at how much
good-
faster he'd be doing that with no shirt.
Joel, take your shirt off.
Sir,
All right, here we go.
Nope.
Next
Nope.
up,
Nope.
Oh.
Give
Absolutely
the people
not.
what they want.
Absolutely not.
Wait, who is this?
Turtle
It's
Mountain.
Harmon Lane and who?
Turtle Mountain, Harmon Lane.
Let's go.
Harmon Lane.
2 left. 2 left, folks.
Joel is
that it?
halfway down his shirt. Let's continue.
Nope. Absolutely
2 or 3 more
not.
buttons?
Absolutely
All right.
not.
Hold on, more.
Stop objectifying Joel.
Wait, who's
So Taos Mesa and.
La Reforma?
Forma Brewery.
Heck yeah. All right.
And last but
Which means-
certainly not
If
least.
your name hasn't been called yet, you get to go
That
with
means Ex
the other
Novo
losers.
and.
Ex Novo and
Bathtub Bro! Yes!
Wow.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
I'm here for that
The
one.
ex-Novo bathtub.
That's gonna
cooked out all his
give
beers,
me
sorry about that.
so much feedback when I try and edit this episode.
I know,
it's
I
gonna
don't
be
even
so
care.
good.
I
It
don't
was so
care.
quiet because you just have to mute it all.
Yeah. All right. So
That's
here's
exciting.
here's what we're doing next. You've seen the draft board. It's up there on the screen. Can I welcome up our first round picks? Lucas, who are they?
Our first round picks for the
First round. To the two breweries at the top of the board.
Santa Fe Brewing Company and Sidetrack.
Send us one representative from Santa Fe and one representative from Sidetrack. Come on up. Lucas, you're staying. Santa Fe, Sidetrack, come on up, hang out with us. Let's talk. We can rotate. We can rotate. Welcome in, guys.
Hey.
All right, here we go. All right, so Santa Fe, Sidetrack, you guys, congratulations, first of all, on being the first overall pick in the inaugural 2023 United in Beer Fest draft.
And thank you for being here.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
It's so
yeah.
cool. It's
Yeah.
great to have you
We've
guys
worked a
here.
lot for this moment, so.
I love it. I
First
love
overall.
it. Get up on your mic for me. Yeah, right up on there. Appreciate you. So, you guys, right now, again, first overall pick. You're the first pick in the history of this collab, first pick in the history of this festival. What are you guys thinking? Are you ready to make a decision right now?
There's a lot of pressure. You got to be first. You got to be big.
Hold on, we got some feedback. There we go. All right, talk to us. Oh, first of all, actually, introduce yourselves first. Talk to us.
Hey, Craig from Santa Fe Brewing Company.
All right.
Cordell from Sidetrack.
All right, welcome in, guys.
Thanks for
So,
having us.
so what are you guys thinking style-wise?
We're going dark lager.
Dark Lager.
Dark Lager's off the board.
It's the
Number one
first
pick,
Dark
pick.
Lager's off the board. They're right here.
The
Joel.
pick is in.
The styles are right there.
Dark Lager.
And they stole Dark Lager.
All right, so if anybody wanted a Dark Lager, it sucks for you. What drew you guys to Dark Lager? Why? What's the reason for you guys?
Yeah, it was kind of preset anyway, so.
You knew.
Have to go
So
for
you
it,
knew
yeah.
coming into
So
today?
this is rigged. That's what you guys are telling me.
Yeah, we knew it was going to happen.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
why would you not pick the best beer on the list?
I know. I wholeheartedly agree.
I wholeheartedly disagree.
Oh,
That's okay. I know what they're going to make is amazing.
We'll change your
But
opinion.
yeah, there you
Dark
go.
Lager is the choice.
Let's go.
So talk to us. Sidetrack, we're going to start with you. What's going on at Sidetrack right now? What beers are you excited about? What events are you excited about? Talk to us about what's going on at Sidetrack right now.
We're excited for this dark lager. We have a cask festival coming up next month, and tons of beers coming out. So it should be good.
Nice. And you guys are located obviously downtown.
Downtown, yeah, a little edge of downtown on Second between Lead and Cole. So
I love it. I love it. And you got a great patio.
yeah, great patio, great community. Yeah, hopefully good beers.
Low key, one of Peter Trevisani's favorite places.
Yeah, so our owner,
Yeah,
he's there all
yeah.
the time.
Nice,
Between you guys and your coffee shop neighbor.
Yeah, it's
they're
all
pretty
about
much all the time.
Nice.
All right, Santa Fe, what's going on with you guys?
Lots of stuff. We actually just released our spring summer beer, our Freewheeler IPA.
Love that.
Nice mid-level alcohol, drinkable. Get out in the fucking mountains, get out, hike,
Yeah.
drink some of those and enjoy it.
So-
On top of that, we just installed a liquid nitrogen doser.
Yeah.
So I'm excited as hell to start playing with that in the next couple of months. We'll
Love
see where
it.
that goes.
Love it, love it. And I'm a little bit biased towards Santa Fe Brewing Company. I'm gonna be really honest. I'm an Arsenal supporter, and your location at Tin Can Alley is the home for the Duke City Gunners. We're there for our home matches, so love you guys. Excited for this collab. Dark Lager is one of my favorite styles. So May comes around, we should expect something pretty awesome.
Heck yeah.
Awesome, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Congratulations on the first overall pick. Looking forward to the Dark Lager. That's going to be made by Santa Fe and Sidetrack.
Can't wait to see it, guys.
Thanks,
It's
guys.
going to be
Guys,
beautiful.
thanks.
All right, up next, Lucas.
Give me Rio Bravo and TRC.
Rio Bravo and T or C Brewing. Truth or Consequences. Rio Bravo, where you at? This is a cluster. Rio Bravo Brewing.
It's a wild one, Dave.
T or C Brewing.
My beer is so far away. Do you
Where's
see
your
it?
beer? Oh,
Do you
good.
see
I
it
got
over
you.
there?
I got you, buddy. Here we go. Here's TRC. Where's Rio Bravo?
I'm going to go back to my spot and leave this one open for them.
Sounds good. Is Rio Bravo Brewing in the house? Rio Bravo Brewing. Hey, Rio Bravo? All right. Welcome in. Welcome in. Go ahead and throw those headphones on, folks.
Oh, my bad.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Howdy, howdy.
All right. I'm getting the headphones on, folks. We're going here just one sec. Here we are. Welcome in, guys.
Thank you.
Second overall pick. Introduce yourselves if you don't mind. Let the people know who you are.
My name is John Masterson. I'm the Chief Beer Officer at TRC Brewing Company.
What a
Truth or
title.
Consequences
What
from
a
Mexico.
title.
Chief Beer Officer, CBO.
That's right.
I
I'm
love
CBO.
that.
Yeah.
All right. And yourself?
My name's Austin Georgetta, and I do brewing operations at Rio Bravo.
Love it. John,
Wonderful.
Austin, welcome.
you.
Excited to have you both here.
Do you think Ron Patel is jealous that his CBO is Chief Business Officer and not Chief Beer Officer?
No offense, I'd much rather be a chief beer officer
Right.
every single time. All right, so you guys have the second overall pick. Have you decided on what style that will be?
So could you give us an overview?
Yeah, let's go through the styles one more time. So
So we're picking.
you are picking the
It's not a
style.
lottery. Okay.
You are picking. So dark lager is gone.
Cool.
The ones you have left are adjunct stout,
Nope.
Belgian,
Maybe.
classic North American, dark lager, which could be a Dunkel,
Nope.
Schwarz, or Czech
You
dark.
can't do dark.
Oh, that one's
That
gone.
one's
All right.
gone, yeah.
European lager,
Maybe.
experimental IPA, which is a pretty wide umbrella,
Oh,
it
yeah.
seems. Fruited sour, fruited wheat,
Nope.
hazy IPA,
Maybe.
hoppy lager,
Yep.
a light ale, which could be a Kolsch, cream, blonde, or something else, Pilsner, porter/stout, red beer, smash, or a West Coast IPA.
I already told John, no dark beers. Don't
Okay.
fuck this
Well,
up.
it's a summer. It's a
Oh.
summer. You can say it. It's fine.
Okay.
It's a summer festival, right? That matters. I mean, is that going to change what you guys? What are you guys thinking? What are you looking at right now? I mean, you guys can talk it out right now, live on the air.
Let's do it. I think the people would appreciate it.
I am particularly enamored of hoppy lagers.
I was eyeing that.
Okay.
I like that.
Do we have an
You wanna
agreement
do it?
here? Hoppy lager.
That's it.
Shake
That's
on
it.
it, Jen. Let's go.
Hoppy lager. Hoppy lager.
Hoppy lager is off the board, folks. What is going on now at your respective breweries? We're going to start with you, TRC. John, what's going on?
Well, we're coming into our high season because it's a hot springs town, and so it's like cool days, cold nights, great time to be in hot springs, and
Yeah.
so it's wild down there. Second Saturday of every month is Art Hop, and so a lot of people come into town, book early. We just brewed our Mothership IPA, which is a New England style. It goes crazy, just like triple dry hop during fermentation, and we are looking forward to that one. We also have our Hourglass red IPA coming out on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah. I love that. And you guys are in multiple locations. You guys are in TRC and you in Cruces as well. Is that right?
We have a little tap room on Loman, right by Chick-fil-A in Las Cruces, and we also we just bought the bowling alley in Truth or Consequences.
Whoa. All right.
And so we now have a little business called Sidekicks, which is pizza, tacos, cocktails,
Love
and
that.
craft beer.
Love
And,
that.
and how many bowling alleys has Rio Bravo purchased in the last year?
0.
Okay, all right.
You guys step up your bowling
That's
alley.
fine,
Who's the
it's
bigger
fine.
brewery?
That's
I
why
don't
we're
know.
collaborating.
Big shout out to Kaylin Berglund, one of your employees and a big fan of New Mexico United, somebody we love dearly.
Oh, heck yeah, she's excellent.
Austin, what's going on in Rio Bravo?
Oh, we're just gearing up. Start of the busy season, so
You got any brews on tap that you're particularly proud of or excited about?
we got some IPAs that I'm thinking about this summer. We got a new hoppin' called Pink Experimental, like 158. It's supposed to give a pink lemonade type flavor.
Yeah.
So hoppy lager,
Yep.
you're speaking in love language right now.
One of my favorite beers in town is your Putin Red. I love that.
Yeah?
beer. That's one of my favorite ones in New Mexico.
Oh.
I'm a big red ale. I'm a big
You
red
should-
guy.
You
Yeah.
should try the one on tap right now. I think it's the best rum barrel aged version we've had.
Okay, I'm
That's a
down
bold
for that.
statement.
It's like
All right.
14%. Hey, I've seen the generations of it, so
Yeah,
that's,
all right.
that's my take on it.
I love it. TRC, Rio Bravo, John, Austin, thank you guys for hanging out with us.
Thank you.
Appreciate you guys. Looking
Yeah.
forward to see what you guys come up with.
Hoppy
Yeah, good luck in the
Hoppy
competition.
Lager up next. All right, third overall pick. Who we got?
Give me quarter Celtic and give me Palmer.
Quarter Celtic
Quarter
and
Celtic
Palmer.
and Palmer.
Can we get quarter Celtic and Palmer? Come on up. We have quarter Celtic and Palmer in the house.
Joel.
They're coming. Here they come.
Okay.
Here they come. All right. Third overall pick for these gents. Come on in, have a seat. Get these headphones on, gentlemen. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Get those headphones on for us, if you don't mind. Right here. There you go.
Yeah, just make it easier to hear everyone.
All right.
It's quite loud in here.
Hello. How to use them though?
See how much easier that is to hear
That's
me?
perfect.
Yeah.
So I can't help but notice you guys have the same style of beer coming in here.
Oh.
Is that an indication of the style you might choose? First of all, let's get you quick introductions. Give us your name and obviously what brewery you're with.
Robert Palmer, Palmer Brewery and Cider House.
All right.
In Albuquerque.
It's a strange coincidence that your last name is the same name as the brewery.
Dude, we tried so hard to come up with a better name. We're like, yeah, screw it.
All right, Robert, welcome in, man. Excited to have you in. And you, sir?
Brady McEwen from Quarter Celtic Brew Pub.
Brady, welcome in. Robert, welcome in. You guys have the third overall pick. Now, we've got the ones crossed out that are off the board. That's the dark lager and the hoppy lager. Remembering that this is a May festival, anything come to mind? Have you guys already decided, or you guys need to talk through it?
Michelada.
Michelada.
Oh, they
it's
already
not on the
chose
list, but we're going with it now.
Oh, wait, no, okay. No, we were thinking.
Feel free to talk through it, yeah.
Lagers are my best sellers.
Okay.
So we're looking at a lot of lagers.
And I only drink lagers. So.
Okay.
And Pilsner on there kind of makes sense. Dark lager was a little attractive, and so was hoppy, but they both got taken. So Pilsner sounds great.
Going with the Pilsner.
Pilsner's
All right, third overall. It's a Pilsner. All right, so let's start with what is going on right now at Quarter Celtic. What's happening over there? Come on. What beers are you excited about? You know, what can people, if people want to go over there to Quarter Celtic right now, what can they expect? What's the best part of their experience?
Fish and chips.
Oh, yeah. Love that.
And then the beer's okay too.
Love
No,
it.
no, you bring up a good point though. Like that's where I take my family when they're in town every week. Like that is one thing that they've said. We have to go. To
Yeah, it's about all my kids eat.
Yeah, the food is definitely something to be proud of. But
Oh, yeah.
you guys also make a good brew.
We try. We try. No, yeah. I mean, I joke, and I'm always joking around, which probably is not good for marketing. But yeah, we're pretty proud of our beer. We're very proud.
As you should be.
And I don't know, I'm going to throw this out there just so that Palmer can get some of the limelight too. We did a collaboration, when was it, 18?
2018.
You guys have done this before. You got a leg up.
And we've done more than that, but that actually won a medal at the GABF. So
All right.
yeah,
So you're kind of slow playing. You're like, oh, we're not very good.
yeah, we're going to kick ass.
Oh, there we go.
Would
There
you
we
like
go.
to talk any mess to any of your opponents? And let them know?
Any crap? We'll do a face to face. I don't want to do it behind anybody's back.
All right, Robert, what's going on at Palmer?
Just plugging along. We got our third location open 2020, I think, end of 2020. So just plugging along, making beer and drinking beer.
I love it. Is there a beer right now that you think, if I'm going to Palmer for the first time, what's the beer I gotta get right away?
I would say the a lager. It's a Mexican lager.
Okay. And again, by the time this festival's going on, it's the perfect time of year for that.
Yep.
Very drinkable.
That's what a lot of us in the industry have been drinking for years. You know, is the big IPAs, all that stuff's good. But if you want to have a couple, you want to have a nice, light, clean, well-done lager.
Yeah, absolutely. So Pilsner, again, a style that you guys both like. Excited to work on this together again. You've collabed before. You guys think you got a leg up on the competition?
Because I got Palmer, we do.
Well, I got Brady, so we'll do all right.
I love it. I love it. All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Thank you so much for making the community a better place, one brew at a time.
Of course, thank you guys for doing this.
Appreciate you guys. All right. Fourth overall pick. Who's up next, Lucas?
Give me Canteen and give me Red River Brewing Company.
Canteen and Red River. Oh, hold on. Joel has something to tell us.
Oh, Joel's in here.
Joel,
I got something to say.
Joel's got something to say. Joel, do you want to put the headphones on?
Is that going to help?
I don't like the way it sounds.
He doesn't need to hear us. He
I don't
just
like
has
the way it
something to
sounds.
say.
All right, go ahead, Joel.
No,
Go
I
ahead.
just got something to say.
Yeah.
Hey, New Mexicans.
New Mexicans.
Notice that the first three styles off the board are all lagers.
What does that even mean?
Drink lagers. We're kind of a fan of lagers, and you guys are the best. And I'm really excited that there's excitement around this style. If there's any style in the world that's going to surpass all the hypey stuff, it's going to be stuff that's been brewed for hundreds and hundreds of years. And lagers, they're coming back. They're back. That's all I got to say.
Are you also a little disappointed that you're picking last and can no longer pick a lager?
There's no chance we're going to get a lager because we're in the last place.
Yeah.
But that's okay. It's not going to hurt my heart.
No, I love Joel to death, but I feel like there was something in that message he just sent to us.
There's something in that
Quit
message.
hating on IPAs. It's
I
a
love
beautiful
IPAs,
beer.
But man, yeah. Lager hard forever.
All right.
All right, who do we got?
Who's
Can I
next?
have
Fourth overall.
Can I have Canteen Brew House and Red River Brewing Company?
Canteen and Red. Hey, Steve-O, are either Canteen or Red River in the chat here with us? Canteen's here. How about Red River?
And Dave.
We've got several, Steve-O, we've got several people here in the chat. Are any of them Red River? Do you want to look?
Dave, can I hand off to Steve-O?
Sure.
Yeah. Steve-O, you're going to take it from here. Let's go.
We got some feedback, Lucas. You got to be on feedback.
I'll just say Canteen already has a
So here, I'm going to show you the folks who are here in the chat, Steve-O. Are any of these Gary, Ernesto, John Raleigh, I assume is with Raleigh Farmhouse Ales? Sure. Oh, we got feedback here. Hold on. All right, here we go. So we've got Canteen here.
Hello.
Red River. Again, we've got some people in the chat here. Would Nortke, Jay, Joe, Ernesto, or Gary be Red River?
Let me jump on.
Okay, we're going to figure that out.
My handy dandy notebook.
All right. In the meantime, Canteen, how's it going?
Good. We're doing great.
Go ahead, introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, this is Zach Gilmet on behalf of Canteen Brew House.
Heck yeah.
And really excited to be here. Great event, great idea, and looking forward to getting started with a surprise beer coming up.
I love that. I love that.
Style, yeah.
Have you had a chance to talk to Red River about a potential style?
Have not. No, I don't know where they're at.
I know. I didn't see anybody here represented. We were talking because there
Okay.
are a couple where
It's a
only
long drive.
only one is present.
Yeah, and that's okay.
And therefore, it's left to who is here
And that's Canteen.
to make the pick.
So
you can let them know what you guys are doing.
yeah, 100%. So in the meantime, yeah, what's going on over at Canteen?
Canteen is expanding a little bit. We're looking at a 30-barrel fermenter and a couple 15-barrel brights that just came in. Looking forward to this year.
Hold on. We got some feedback here. Hold on. Steve-O's on it. There we go. We're turning. All right, lay it on us. Sorry.
Yeah, and Jamie Schwabach, our GM, running the front. You got a lot of great events always going on up front. And between the brew house and the front of the house, we really feel like we get a lot going in the right direction right now. It's been good.
I love it. All right. So as the representative of the Canteen Red River team here, you have the 4th overall pick. Dark Lager's gone. Hoppy Lager is gone. Pilsner's gone. A lot of those light beers gone.
Canteen gonna have to go out of the wheelhouse.
Where you said surprise beer. I'm excited to hear what that is. What is it?
Yeah.
4th overall pick.
Pressure is on. I'm going to go with the European Lager.
European Lager.
4 lagers in a row.
I would say all of our lagers are gone
4
now.
lagers in a row.
It's a good thing there aren't any breweries here that really like lagers.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty happy for Canteen to be doing a lager because
Me
I'm gonna
too.
drink the crap out of that. Beer.
Yeah.
It's going to be real good.
It's solid lager.
It's going to be delicious. I'm excited to hear about it. I'm excited to taste it between now and May. I mean, you and Red River. Who do you think's going to host in that?
Well, I look forward to working with Red River, and what a beautiful facility
Oh my
they
God,
have.
yeah.
I know, right?
Beautiful town. So I'm hoping to take the day off and bring my crew
Yes.
up to Red River.
Heck yeah.
Sorry, Red River, to drop that bomb on you.
Yeah.
So when you go up there, so that's one of my favorite breweries in the state. I love Red River. So I went up there, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago. It was the middle of the winter, as you know, it's beautiful up there in the winter. You go skiing, all that kind of stuff. I go to the brewery. They have a couple posts there in the front that are covered in stickers. I got on a table and then put a chair on the table and then got the Mexico United sticker is the highest sticker in that
I love
entire
that.
place on the
That's
post.
cool.
So go look for it.
I bet Ex Novo is like right below that.
You're slightly, I don't know, how tall are you?
I'm only 6'3", but like that's my
Only,
job.
wait, hold on. Only 6'3"?
I know.
Whenever we go to festivals,
Shout
my
out Short Kings. Jeez.
Yeah, my job is to get our stickers as high as possible.
Yeah.
That's like my only job.
That's what I did.
It's like jump up there. But I don't use tables. I just jump.
I used a chair on a table. It was precarious, to say the least. So
At 5'5", I'm always looking for the lowest spot right there.
Heck yeah.
There might be some room left up there at Red River.
I love it.
Bring some stickers with me.
My man, what's your go-to European lager? What are you thinking?
Oh man, I got to go research. I want to
I love
look
this.
it over.
I
I'd
can't
like
wait
to
to
do
have this
something
one.
dark though. I mean,
Heck yeah. Yeah.
dark lagers are
Dogger-
No, but I mean,
Look
you,
at
if it's
that.
a European style, like a Bow Pills, or like a, I mean,
there's definitely
that's a
overlap,
European-
right?
love to do a Roush beer.
So-
Love to do like
If you do a Roush beer, I will be so pissed.
something.
I will be so mad at you. I'm like, yes, give me a Helles.
But
Or like,
but there
give
are
me
some
something so
there
good.
are some beers that fit into multiple categories.
Absolutely.
So there's a possibility you
Oh,
could
yeah.
have two beers of the same style.
This will be waste of Canteen drawing the lager if they did a Roush beer. I'll be so,
I
no,
love
that's a personal preference, and I'm just kidding.
Yeah, there's
Because
so many.
you guys make such good lagers. And did I mention
you.
this? The festival's on like May 13th,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be really
perfect
Yeah,
lager.
pretty warm.
Yeah,
and
it's
I'm
gonna be
really looking forward to drinking mostly Canteen lager. And don't screw this up.
You know, I did brew a Märzen this year. I'd love to see if Red River would be on board with that.
Red River
Absolutely.
on the spot.
If you're listening,
Yeah.
If you're out there, if you're out there.
Dude, also just kudos and shout out for me personally. I cycle a lot, so
Okay.
I just want to give a big shout out to Canteen. Their patio
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
probably my favorite, and it's my favorite spot to bike to, with like getting that Cubano and then like
Do you have a New Mexico United Viking jersey?
I do not.
All right, we'll remedy that.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
It's skin tight. It's adorable.
I'll
so
wear it.
cute.
I'll wear it.
Clint gave it to me. Unfortunately, he's like, don't tell anyone.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't know if you saw him 6'3".
Yeah.
And so I
And
gave
it-
it to Steve.
And
It's a
he
crop-
gave it
it's
to
a crop
me.
top.
It's a crop
This
top
is
on me.
before Cross were cool on, guys. And
Yeah.
so,
Fair enough.
anyway, we probably should keep it.
All right. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
hanging
so
out with us,
much.
Canteen. Excited
Thanks
to
for having
see
us.
what you come up with.
I love
European lager,
Yes,
fourth
sir.
overall pick. Thank
4
you so
for
much.
4 on
All right.
loggers.
Loggers, right off the bat. All right.
So many lagers.
Fifth overall. Who do we have fifth, Lucas? All right, our host Steelbender,
Our host,
Ethan
Steelbender.
Joey.
We need somebody
Come on,
from Steelbender.
and I'm gonna bring into the chat John Rowley.
Yeah, and John is here live
Rally
on video.
Farmhouse Ale. John, you are live in the stream right now. John, excited.
Can you hear me now?
As we get Steelbender to come on over, we're gonna get you guys talking here. We're gonna talk through what this looks like. Give me 1 second. John's on the chat. All right.
Oh,
Welcome in. Thank you both. Thank you both for hosting us today.
Oh yeah, of course.
Appreciate
cheers.
that. Cheers. Cheers as well. All right, cool. There we go. No, it's
I just
fine.
don't-
It's
I don't
fine.
wanna bang
No,
your
it's
equipment.
fine.
Come
No,
here.
it's fine.
I thought that was
You
for
drinking the
sure.
Amber as well? Love that. All right, so let's get started. First of all, please introduce yourselves to the people.
I'm Shelby Chant. I'm one of the owners of Steelbender Brewyard.
Welcome in, Shelby.
My name's Wesley Rouse. I'm one of the brewing staff. I'm one of the brewing staff here at Steelbender.
Welcome in, Wesley. Thank you so much. Right here at
Yeah.
Steelbender Brewyard. Thank you
That
so much.
joke will never die.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing
here
it.
I'll
for
take
I'm-
it. Some free marketing.
Fun fact about Steelbender Brewyard. My first date with my wife was at Steelbender Brewyard. Yeah, she's right there. No, there you go. She's not paying attention at all.
You
Your
can-
first date?
Yeah, our
No
first date.
kidding.
Yeah, Steelbender.
Congratulations.
We
that
love
place.
those stories.
Love that place.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
So, we've got John Rowley here in the chat from Rally Farmhouse Ales. We've
Hi,
got
John.
Steelbender
Hi there.
Brewyard here as
I
well.
hope you guys can hear me. The
Do
audio
you
quality
guys
here is
have? Oh,
kind of
for
kind
some
of poor.
reason, we cannot hear John. Hold on, John. We're gonna get this figured out. Technical stuff. Hold on. Why can we not hear
Can
John?
you guys hear me?
Technology.
Oh my gosh,
Am I
technology.
muted?
All right,
I don't
John.
know.
In the meantime, we have a chat function right there. You see on your right side of the screen, you should see a chat option there. While we try and work out the audio stuff, do you want to start using the chat? We'll start with you, Steelbender. Do you guys have a style that is jumping out at you of the ones that are remaining? 4 gone, all loggers.
Well, I think we got knocked out of our first choice, so we're gonna go
What
with
was your
our second.
first-
What was your first
I
choice?
really wanted to make a European lager, but
Okay.
but that's
Just
What were we going to
literally
call
taking
it?
the pick before you.
No, we
I have
literally
that
had a
planned
name.
we were
Wesley,
gonna
what
do
was
a
the name?
Helles lager and call it La Bajada, and it was very excited.
Oh,
Lava
That's
Hada
okay.
Helles.
That's all right.
Canteen, you did that to them.
I think
just-
I think we're gonna choose a fruited wheat.
All right, so
And
John,
we're gonna
fruited
get kind
wheat.
of fun with it this
John,
time.
fruited wheat is the offer from Steelbender. Hold on,
Thumbs
before
up,
you put it
thumbs
on the
up.
board, Lucas, don't put it on the board yet. John, how do you feel about a fruited wheat? Fruited wheat it is, says
There's
John Rowley. I love it,
So
fruited
we
wheat.
already actually may have a name as well, and I've been emailing back and forth with John about this.
Okay.
Okay. but he doesn't know the name yet. We think we want to call it Zach Lied
Okay.
because our understanding was that Zach was not going to take the European lager. So we're going to call ours
I love
Zach
that. A little
Lied.
bit of spice in there.
Man,
Yeah.
that's tough. That is tough.
You
All right.
can't hear any
John
of this.
likes it. John likes it a lot. John, do me a favor if you don't mind. Type in the chat here. Tell me what is going on at Raleigh Farmhouse Ales. We want to tell all the people about it. While you work on that, what's going on at Steelbender right now?
Steelbender, I know. Well, we've got a lot of things going on right now. Our 6th anniversary is coming up and on March 15th. So we're celebrating 6 years here in town.
Yeah.
At our one awesome location. So yeah, a lot of events rolling up for that week. So we're kind of focusing on that right now.
Okay. All right. Love the patio there as well. I know we've said that
yeah.
a few times, but you got
Yeah.
cornhole out there. You got the gravel area out there. There's a bar outside. Not a lot of the patios in town have a bar outside.
Yeah.
I think you guys might be the only one actually that has the bar outside on the patio. Normally you got to go inside, get your beer, bring
except for
it
your
back
host.
The big corral.
Oh, these are our hosts.
You know what? We're just gonna trade this all day.
One of the
So the
only
corral here at Ex Novo, our home away from work,
Yeah.
has the most amazing patio and bar.
I had my wedding reception here at Ex Novo.
Dang,
Okay.
first date
So
at
first date at Steelbender.
Close the deal at
Close-
Novo.
I love that.
Full
I love that.
circle.
Look at that.
love- you
I like
love it.
beer, guys. I like beer.
Full
I like
circle.
New Mexican beer.
Heck yeah, and you can also catch some horses outside on the patio at Steelbender a lot of the time.
Wow.
Come check it out.
We have actually had one wedding happen at Steelbender that nobody knew about right in the booth. They brought an officiant.
When you say that nobody knew about, did the bride and groom know?
They knew.
Okay.
I got a text about a day later and said, just so you know, we got married in a booth at Steelbender.
Oh my God. In the booth. So they're sitting
In
there
the
in the
booth,
booth.
yeah.
Fishing comes and just sitting there. Menu, no.
Yep.
Bible, yes.
Yep.
I mean, those green chili strips are
Yep.
really good.
They're legit. Oh my gosh. They're so good. How dare you? You brought some, right?
Well, and these guys, it's Diner Bro Dave. It's Diner Bro Dave. He comes here all the time as well. So,
We love
yeah.
our social media people.
Yep.
That's awesome. John is typing in the chat right now, letting us know what is going on at Raleigh Farmhouse Sales. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what is going on over there. If I went to Steelbender for the first time tomorrow, which a Monday is a strange day to go, but you can go on Monday. What's the beer I have to try immediately? The one beer I gotta try.
Right now, you're going to want to get some of that Hummingbird Pilsner.
Okay.
It's a annual seasonal. It just comes out in the spring, and it's fantastic. It's a hoppy Pilsner, so if you like hops, you like a nice crisp Pilsner.
I don't like
what do you-
Pilsners or hops.
Man, both of
Why
those
are you
things.
here?
Not up my. I'm drinking dollar Pilsner. I always go for the Esmeralda when I'm at Steelbender.
Oh, yeah.
That's my
Another
jam.
delicious hoppy Pilsner as well. That's true.
They're so good.
I love that. All right. Well, again, it's off the board now. So we've gone through dark lager, European lager, hoppy lager, Pilsner, and now fruited wheat is off the board. 5th overall pick.
All right.
Excited to see what you guys do with it. In May, we'll be back here. One of the things that I really like about this, we're going to dive into this, James. Actually, let's do it right now. This isn't a competition. There's not a winner. There's not a loser. Obviously,
Everyone
wins.
wins.
That's the thing. All of these breweries, 26 of them, have come together to try and make a better community. So there are donations to the Somos Unidos Foundation, and we're all grateful for that. But it's not like, oh my God, I'm going to make this fruited wheat and I'm going to kick your ass. No, it's I'm going to make this fruited wheat. You should try it.
Yeah.
And let me try your fruited sour. Let me try your dark lager. All these kinds of things. Talk a little bit about, if you guys don't mind, the togetherness, the community surrounding New Mexican beer.
Yeah, I mean, I love it. It's, there's really not competition as far as, we always want to like build each other up and help each other out. If one brewery needs some ingredients or is having an issue with one particular thing, everybody's always willing to help somebody out. So it's really great. Yeah.
It's such a cool industry. Like she said, like people always have your back, which is the competition's like a friendly competition, but also we're excited to like go to their house and drink their beer. It's like, these are awesome.
Of course.
Great beers.
And you learn from each other.
I've never seen an industry like this.
Yeah, that's awesome. I'm always impressed, again, as a local beer lover, as somebody who has no expertise in beer whatsoever. I just like to drink it. I'm always impressed. Well, I'll go to a brewery. I'll come here to Ex Novo and I'll be like, I'll mention Steelbender and be like, oh my God, we love Steelbender. Here's 10 reasons why. And that's literally across the board, no matter which brewery I go to or which brewery I'm talking about. I've never seen that. Not just, you mentioned it, this industry, but it's this industry in this place. I've never seen it. Like I've been around local beer in other states, It's not the case in Ohio. It's not the case in Florida. It's not the case in Pennsylvania, places I've lived in the past. New Mexican beer is something special. I don't know where it comes from. It's just amazing.
Yeah,
That's
it
really cool.
It really is. And I think with the style like a fruited wheat, we could really, kind of go local with it. Like I'm hoping to get maybe some local fruit or something that really shines New Mexico through and kind of rounds everything
Super
out.
fun.
Love that. All right, John Rowley has mentioned in the chat, he said, things are starting to pick up after a longish winter. We've got a dry Irish stout in the tanks. Love that. That's right up my alley. And we'll be dropping that in time for St. Patty's Day. We also just released a 2-year spontaneously fermented blend on plums called Clouds Collapse at the brewery now. Oh my
That's
god.
probably so good.
That's amazing. As well as Montgomery Cherry, I'm going to mispronounce this, Bière de Blanche. Did I pronounce that right, John? Give me a thumbs up if I pronounce that mediocre at best. No, we didn't thumbs up, so that's terrible pronunciation. Oh, he said, yep, thank you, John. Called Petite Death. I'm going to try that, which is drinking really great now. We've also got a pomegranate Berliner coming and a corn lager in the works as well. Wow, lots going on this rally. And he said, by the way, thanks for putting this all together. I'm excited to collab with Skillbender, and I love the idea of this event and the unity it brings to the table. Love that, John. John, thank you for being a part of it. John, you are just as much a part of this as anybody else. Thank you so much for making this happen. Again, improving the community one brew at a time. I love it. Thank you
We're
so
really
much.
excited, John.
Thank you,
Skillbender.
Yeah,
Thank you,
so much.
Skillbender. Thank you, Rally Farmhouse Ales. Love both you guys. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
I can't wait to see what weird fruit you guys do.
Yeah.
So much, guys.
Yeah. Is it going to be like a prickly pear or something? Could be fun.
I don't know. I mean, they've got such great ideas. I think that one of the great things about like a bigger brewery pairing up with a small brewery too is that the small breweries really get to have fun with the experimentation.
Yeah.
Like with the flavor combinations.
Oh, yeah. Who's hosting?
Just little things. I mean,
You
we're gonna
guys
have
gotta
to
figure that out.
Figure that out.
Yeah, we'll have to figure
Get
that out.
that beer by May
I'm
12th.
excited.
I love it. I love it.
Exactly.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
All right. Up next, Lucas, who we got? Bosque and Gravity Bound. We have Bosque Brewing and Gravity Bound. Where y'all at?
Bring them out. Bring them out.
Bosque Brewing, report to the table. Gravity Bound Brewing, report to the table. While they head up here, James, you guys are picking last.
Dead last.
All the lager closely related to lagers are gone.
They're gone.
You guys, don't get me wrong, you do a hell of a lot more than lagers, but that's your go-to.
I mean, hop forward and lagers are like our number one, number two.
There's plenty of hop forward still here,
True.
but there's not lagers.
I know. I'm pretty sad about that.
Yeah.
To be totally honest.
All right,
But
we'll figure it out.
I'm excited. I mean, the part of the thing that's cool about this collaboration is one, it gets breweries doing stuff that maybe they're like, hey, I wouldn't normally pick this one, but
Sure.
like, this is kind of a weird style that I've been wanting to do.
Well, the way that I think about that, like, let's just say you had a brewery that they just love lagers, right? They don't do a ton let's say they don't do a ton in the dark beer space, right? They don't do porters, they don't do stouts, but man, they're paired up with this brewery that, man, we love to do our porters, and they're like, all right, sure, I guess we'll do a porter, and then they fall in love with brewing porters. You know, maybe this situation, this festival, could bring additional styles and additional beers that never would have existed to the world.
Well, I think that's fun because like breweries gonna do that, but also thinking of people who are going to buy tickets to this festival.
Yeah,
there's so many different styles.
100%.
And you're not like, oh, it's a lot. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Lagerhosen, all the lagers, so great.
Very drinkable.
So drinkable.
Yeah.
But this is really fun because it's a collaboration where we're going to have a great time brewing a beer that maybe wasn't in the forefront of our imagination of what we were going to do, but now it's like, oh, hey, let's do that.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Then people are going to try to drink that beer, which maybe wasn't like what I would order walking up to a bar, but
100%.
Now it's like, oh, what is a smash? Tell me more.
Yeah.
Oh, this is really good.
All right, gentlemen, welcome
Yes,
in.
what's up?
5th overall pick, gentlemen. First of all, introduce yourselves to the world. What brewery are you from? What's your name?
I'm Ezekiel. I'm the events manager for Bosque Brewing.
Bosque Brewing. Ezekiel, welcome in, sir.
Thank you, sir.
And you?
I am Chris. I am the co-owner and general manager of Gravity Bound Brewing Company.
Gravity Bound. Chris, welcome in, gentlemen, both of you. You've got the 5th overall pick. Do we want to dive right into it, James?
Yeah.
Give us
get close to your mic so we can hear.
Oh, yeah, right up on the mics. What style you guys first of all, have you guys talked through this already?
Yes.
I saw you guys give a nice little bro hug when you were announced.
Yes.
What are we thinking style-wise?
we're going Smash. I heard James talking about Smash.
Single
and,
malt, single hop.
Absolutely.
jazzed
We
about
are,
that.
we have two great breweries. In my opinion, I think Bosque is fantastic. And I'm biased. So we're going to be doing two great ingredients.
Yeah.
And go from there.
What do you think, though? I'm so curious because you only get one malt, one hop. What would be your hop of choice?
One malt, one hop to rule them all.
Why do you think that I'm going to give away all of our secrets?
Come
right
on,
now?
the
James.
people
come on
want to know.
James,
The people want to know.
the people
but
are
the have
James.
to wait.
Yeah,
So,
there you
let's
go.
go.
James is just trying to get a little bit of inside information.
I just
so
want
he
to know if
doesn't-
I'm going to be super excited or just pretty excited.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you're going to be super excited
Super
for this.
excited.
I think that our team is going to be working very well together. We're very excited to work with Bosque, and it's going to be amazing. And also props to Novo for putting on this event. We're very excited about it, and it's going to be fantastic for the beer community around here.
So Bosque is one of my. So I moved to New Mexico 8 years ago. Bosque was like my first love in New Mexican beer, as you can tell by the hat,
OG hat.
the hat that is no longer produced, and
They haven't made
it's
that
got some.
hat in 9 years.
Yeah, it's
something like that.
it is. It's got some wear on it. I wear it all the time. I've always loved beer. Bosque is what made me fall in love with New Mexican beer. So I just want to throw that out there.
Awesome.
What is going on at Bosque right now?
Oh man, well, we have a lot going on. Obviously, we have a lot of tap rooms.
Yeah.
We just opened our Cottonwood tap room. We just opened our sister restaurant, Restoration Pizza in Santa Fe.
And that brings you up to 27 tap rooms in Albuquerque, right?
36.
36. I
Yeah.
apologize.
Just about.
Yeah.
No, 8 altogether if you're counting our Restoration Pizza restaurant.
I am. I went to Restoration
Yeah.
the other day. The cheesy bread is unbelievable.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. It is really good. What pizzas do you have?
I think I did a build your own chicken, bacon, pineapple.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, that's my go-to.
You are a shining light from heaven.
That sounds really good,
That does
right?
sound good.
Anybody who doesn't like pineapple on pizza, I don't want to associate with them. Lucas.
I second that. That's great.
He's like, I can't hear you, but
Yeah. All right. Cool. Chris,
Yes.
what y'all got going on right now?
Oh man, we have a lot going on. We're kind of known for our hazy IPAs, our weird fruited sours, our classic lagers.
there's fruited sour on the table too.
So I was
not gonna
expecting
lie.
it. I was expecting fruited sour. I really was.
I know, and that's why we didn't pick it.
Okay. Throw 'em off.
Exactly. This is a new style for us. We have not done a smash before.
Yeah.
So
I see
we're
what you're doing.
yeah, exactly. We just want to, it's supposed to be a collaboration. It's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be putting everybody out of their comfort zone, and we're going to do that. A lot of things are going to Gravity Bound. We're a small brewery.
Yeah.
We're just trying to keep up.
100%. Well, so you mentioned there single malt, single hop. Wanted to keep people off the trail. When you were paired up with Bosque, was that immediately like, let's do a smash, let's smash, or was it more like, let's get together, let's bro hug this out, talk through it, or did you guys immediately know?
Well, I wouldn't say that. After the hug, there wasn't a smash moment.
Yeah, of course,
but-
Love at first.
As there should be.
Absolutely. No, I think that we both had that style ready, cock locked, and that was kind of our one or two pick.
Yeah.
So once Ezekiel said smash, then we were smashing.
I love it. I love it. Ezekiel, who's hosting this?
I'm sorry?
Who's hosting?
We don't know.
We don't know yet.
Okay, haven't figured that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
What size brew house do you guys have?
Oh, I don't know the exact size. It's just,
Which of the 37 brew houses?
Do you have a pilot system?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, their pilot system is our main brew system.
No, yeah, I was like, I bet they're pretty like.
Yeah. So we'll make whatever needs to happen and go from there. It's I'm sure it'll be a great beer, so it'll probably want to be enjoyed at multiple locations. So
Love that.
Yeah.
Don't make too little of that. Don't screw this up and make too little.
Yeah. I mean, again, tickets are going to be tickets are going to be very limited on this festival.
We're gonna rip through them.
They're going to go fast.
So we did, Lagerhausen last year, 300 tickets.
8 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Would you say that you smashed through these tickets?
Hey, bum, bum, bam.
My man.
So, yeah, those tickets are going to go fast. We're going to talk kind of towards the end here about how folks can get tickets, when they're going to go on sale, all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, make sure you guys have enough for the festival and then to have some, because I want to come have a beer at your tap rooms, at your breweries. That's the whole point, right? Get people in the door. Have some fun.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, excited about it. Thanks, guys.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks for hanging out. All right, Lucas, who we got up next? Icebox, Brew Lab. Where are you at? Brew Lab, Icebox. Here we are. Let's go. Brew Lab or Icebox? Brew Lab or Icebox? Brew Lab or Icebox? I think Icebox might be in the studio.
In the chat. Have you had a chance?
Here's Icebox.
Get your headphones on real quick.
All right, we got Icebox. Icebox is
Hey,
live.
can you guys
in
hear
the
me?
Chat as well. Icebox. We've had a little bit of audio issues coming from the stream. So if you want to start by putting in the chat your name, who you are, obviously talk to us a little bit, and then we're going to figure out. We're going to talk to Brew Lab here. We're going to work with both of you back and forth, kind of like we did with the Rally, John from Rally. We're going to talk through all of it with you. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us right now. First of all, give us your intro. Who are you?
Hi there. I'm Matthew Shore. I'm here with Brew Lab.
Okay.
Kind of new to the brewing world, so I only started in November. I came down here. My uncle's the main owner of Brew Lab, and so
excellent.
The head brewer and them are all busy brewing today. They sent me down to go figure it out, and so
Easy task.
Yeah, should be fun. Hey man, so, don't screw this up. Did you call him? You want to phone a friend and be like, here's what's available?
I was trying to get a hold of Icebox and send him an email and looking.
He's in the chat right now.
Is he? Okay.
Yes, he's right here. Again, we're having a little bit of audio issues from the chat, so he's going to type in the chat to us.
Okay.
Francis Dunan, Icebox Las Cruces.
Hey,
So he's got a couple. He's got a couple ideas on styles already.
Okay.
Oh, let's hear him.
Hazy, Dunkel.
Hazy Dunkel.
Hazy and those are two separate things.
It's not on our list.
Hazy Dunkel. So, Francis, welcome in, buddy. Excited to have you here. Icebox Brewery, I love. Been down there several times.
Wonderful. Wonderful brewery.
I had the pleasure.
So, Francis suggesting potentially Hazy or Dunkel. Do either of those stand out to you?
So Dunkel, I believe, is off the board.
Oh, is Dunkel gone?
I'm not sure what style you can.
Dark Lager's gone.
Oh, Dark Lager's gone. That's right.
Now we're going to start getting really regimented.
Hazy
This
is
guy's
available.
last on the board.
We've done a couple hazies recently in our Wicked Pistons.
Yeah.
Our hazy. It's very popular. I'm sure that they would love to do it. We were leaning more towards a light ale or maybe the classic North American for an American lager. But I mean, if neither of those work for you, we can try to figure it out.
All right, Francis, you heard it there. You heard it there. Kind of a counter offer there. I'm going to step away for just a moment. You gentlemen.
You take a break.
Carry
We'll
this.
talk through this.
I will be right back.
Gonna need a drink.
I mean, honestly, what we have on the board right now is we have an adjunct stout. I totally know what that means, but
Yeah, it's adjacent.
but James,
Stout
for
adjacent.
people who don't have my level of expertise, what's an adjunct stout?
So I'm going to answer your question with another question. What are the 4 ingredients in beer?
Water,
Okay.
malt,
Okay.
hops,
Okay.
and more water.
Hey now.
What turns that sugar into too delicious alcohol?
Yeast.
There you go.
Stop.
All right. So
Stop it, bro.
an adjunct is anything.
Just like any male of my demographic, I was given a book on how to brew beer for Christmas in 2018, right? All right, so I know.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, so what's an adjunct
So
stout?
an adjunct is anything other than those ingredients. So
You could sub anything in for it?
your adjunct could be
Oatmeal.
corn, it could be oatmeal, it could be freaking caramel and marshmallow syrup.
Seems wild.
Vanilla.
Totally wild.
Yeah,
it's like
so
kind of the same way
adjunct
of
stout is the Wild West of beer.
It's like go nuts, make like a really good stout.
The
So
experimental
the
IPA
like
dogs.
have you heard of like milkshake or
Mhm.
Cookies
like
and cream.
pastry pastry
I've had
stouts?
many a milkshake.
So pastry stouts would be in this. They bring all of the boys to the yard,
Absolutely.
and they're like, it's better than yours.
and they're like, adjuncts are
I
better
could
than
teach
yours.
you, but
I guess I have
All right,
to
adjunct. Adjunct seems like a low-key dark horse. Someone could bring something in the
Someone could
adjunct
bring the heat in
category.
that, yeah,
Yeah, Belgian. We all know about that.
yeah. Lots
Not my fave,
of, not mine either.
but a lot of people love it.
My man Ryan, who can't hear it, our head brewer, was like, if that
Ryan.
Belgian's on the table, I'm pulling it. And I'm like,
No, he's not.
you better not.
That's what you're going to end up getting.
I know.
You know it.
Because
And
it's
then
not on me to sell it. So
Ryan always wins.
Yeah, he does.
Ryan
When
is
you're
like
the
the
head brewer,
wizard in
you're
the
like-
board game. The wizard always wins.
I'm gonna do whatever I want because I'm the brewer. Yeah, you know. Okay.
Classic
UK,
North American.
Dude, this guy, English Pale. Actually, all these be great. Classic UK. So classic North American, you'd have your like California Common, your like American Amber, some of those classic North American styles. You could probably squeeze in like a American light lager in there, but
We're really just vamping until David gets back, and
no, I was hoping they had a
can get
chance.
full,
Sorry, can you
full
read that?
partner
I
participation.
can't read that.
He obviously has
All
a
right, I'm
choice
back.
in
I'm
this.
back.
Yeah.
So Francis has responded. Classic North American, I'm down. Or West Coast, I'm all about that hop. We have options.
We got a choice. And it's all going to come down to
Look
you
at this.
you're,
Look at the smile.
'cause
Hold
you're
on.
on site.
Hold on. I'm going to move
You're on
Francis
site. Look
to
at him
the main
smiling.
line.
Francis
Look at
is
that.
smiling.
Francis is ready
Francis
to
is
go.
openly mocking you.
I mean, me personally, I'm not a huge hop fan, but
What? How dare
I
you?
know this is absolute blasphemy in this.
But no,
audience,
this is
but-
good though. This is what I was hoping to see. Two very different styles of brewers' preferences,
Yep.
all that kind of
Yep.
stuff. France is all about that hop. You are not,
Yeah.
and that's good. You find something.
You just said you did a hazy IPA. That was really good. See, I'm not the head brewer.
Don't listen to him. He has.
Tevin,
But you are speaking on behalf. We know. And by the way, we love Tevin Gray.
Tevin
Shout out to
Gray.
Tevin.
Absolutely.
I think we know somebody related to Tevin Gray, don't we? Clint Gray in the house, New Mexico United's
high
own. Let's go. Everybody loves Clint.
put this together.
That's my favorite
So
TV show.
fun.
Everybody loves Clint.
Way to rope. Nice shot.
Yeah. Shout out Clint.
If you're down for the classic North American, I would love to stick with that.
Classic North American.
He wants
also
it.
give us a thumbs up.
Hey, we got a nod there. We got a nod from Francis. Classic North American. There we are. Icebox. Shout out Icebox. Hey, Francis, if you want to let us know what's going on in Icebox right now, put it in the chat right now. While you're doing on that, we're going to check on what's going on. What you got going on right now?
Brew Lab?
Yeah, Brew Lab.
So we're working on expanding our hot side so we can get some more, get bigger batches out, and then we can start getting out into different stores. Right now, we're in a couple of smaller establishments around Albuquerque. Flicks, we got a couple beers. Turtle Mountain's got one of our ciders. So that's also a big thing. Is just we're moving so much cider.
And you've got your main location in Rio Rancho as well. Yeah.
And they're thinking about expanding. It's tough with you got to get a lot of business owners involved and all the or the shareholders or invested people. But just having a ton of fun. Every Saturday we got live music. We have every other Tuesday we have an open mic event where a lot of
That's dangerous. You get
well,
somebody like Lucas Cash who comes into an open mic, it's a
little
problem.
more controlled than that. It's not
Lucas doing like
exactly-
beat
I just
poetry,
got
just
that.
crushing it.
And just like strips naked halfway through. It's just what Lucas
That
does.
wasn't me.
Are you a beat poet? Be real.
Yes.
I know.
I'll write you a poem right now.
Oh, yeah.
Perform.
No, don't make
He
me.
said write it. He didn't say perform it.
Call his bluff and he folds. Okay. All right.
Oh, so if I'm going to Brew Lab for the first time, right now, I've asked this question of a couple of breweries. What is the beer I have to try?
Here you have to try the Wicked Piss. It's the hazy.
I mean, everybody knows the
Yeah,
Wicked
it's the
Piss,
hazy. Yeah.
I would say that's the beer
I
you're
mean,
most known for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, probably it's not the one we sell the most of, but that's because people like light ales or
Yeah.
like light lagers.
Sure,
The
sure.
Mexican lager is always going to sell. the
Well, it's
most.
by the loggers for the first 4 picks.
Yep, that's
Also, Wicked Piss is what
Yeah.
David gives me on
man,
the
that's
constant
Wicked Piss.
on these
That's
podcasts.
sick.
All right, from Francis at Icebox. Just opened our Hatch location. Congrats on that. Francis, love that. And if you swing by, I would recommend our 4-year anniversary double IPA. Beer. 4-year anniversary beer double IPA. There it is.
Holler.
All right.
I had you guys at Oktoberfest last year.
Oh,
Super
talk about
solid.
that.
It was so good.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah,
Love that.
really good.
All right, cool. Well, thank you so much, Brew Lab, Icebox. Appreciate
it.
you guys. Looking forward to what you guys put together come May. It's gonna be fun.
Oh,
All right, give us a little.
Do we cross
comment.
them
Don't
off?
screw this up. Do a Cali comment.
Did we cross them off? Did we cross off the sound?
Classic
Yeah.
North American.
Perfect. All right.
Give
Who's
us a
up
little
next?
marble, a little late shift.
Marble Brewing, late shift. Marble and late shift. Let's get them
Marble
up here.
finally come or
Marble and late shift.
Marble.
Is late shift in the chat?
Marble's on the late shift if they haven't come.
There it is. I like that. That's how we tie it all together.
It was windy.
You got nothing?
All right.
So I have to be the representative?
Hey, Lucas, what's going on Marble?
Well, good beers.
Yeah.
Great environment.
Great patio. I love the downtown location, the rooftop. Love that.
You know, it is good. Like, I was not an Albuquerque native, right? I moved up here from the east part of the state.
Portales, shout out.
Yep. My impression, my introduction to what was going on was Marvel.
Yeah.
And that downtown location is incredible.
Yeah.
It will always be something so incredibly close to my heart. There's a lot of nonsense.
No,
happening
I'm
here.
totally with you on that. I like cut my teeth at Marble.
Joel's here.
I think a lot of people.
Everything's
cut their
okay
teeth.
because Joel's
Here,
here.
I got you, Joe. Don't break my headphones. Please don't break my headphones. There you go. You
That's
guys.
half his budget. I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, this is my whole budget.
This
We
is all
got,
of
is this Marble,
Do we have marble?
We don't have.
Do we
marble.
have late shift?
We
Late
do.
shift?
This is Rom here. He's the brewer at late shift.
Right. Joel, how are you? You having a good time?
This is Joel. He is the head brewer for Late Shift Brewing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm representing Marble today, actually.
You're representing Marble. Okay, here we go. And we got Late Shift coming on in here as well. We'll let him get his headphones on, and then how's it going?
True to brand.
Hey, Rom, I'm Joel with Marble. I'm Joel with Marble Brewing. Yeah. Let's see how this goes.
You guys are going to decide on this together.
So Joel from Novo sitting in for Marble. In the meantime, introduce yourself, Late Shift.
From Late Shift Lager House, we're also Sandia Hard Cider, and our tap room is called Craft Room.
And what's your name?
My name is Ram Kalsa.
Ram, welcome in, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So we've got Marble, we've got Late Shift, we've got the sheet here. You know what's gone, you know what's available. Have you and this pretend Marble person talked about a
I'm a real
potential
person.
style?
We haven't talked, but I'm going to make an executive decision.
I love it.
Let's go.
I love it. Late Shift, where are we going?
They're probably not going to be a fan of, but we're going Belgian.
Belgian's going.
I like that. I like that.
Yes.
That's a top 5 style for me, I think.
Yeah.
I love a good Belgian.
You got anything in particular you're thinking about with the Belgian? Are we going strong? We're going pale ale? We're going saison? What are we doing here?
Uh-oh.
Right, well,
Speaking for Joel's bringing it.
That's kind of why I picked it. Is there's so much to pick from.
Incredible
And
range.
both of our companies make really excellent wits.
Okay.
So that's kind of why I was.
You might go into you might use that strain and go. Yeah, there's so much you can do with the wit beer too.
Yeah, and that wit strain we can use for a Belgian double or whatever.
Joel, are you feeling a little bit of like relief? Like you guys have last pick in the draft,
do.
right?
I thought
And
for sure
Belgian
we're
is
gonna end up-
notoriously a difficult style.
is.
And this guy just says, "Go ahead and give it to
But
me."
I like that, Ron,
Yeah.
with the confidence.
Yeah, bring it on.
Yeah,
Bring it on. I
To
love
be
it.
fair, Marble's Double White is technically a Belgian beer, and it's one of the
Absolutely.
best-selling beers in the state.
Absolutely.
So I think, having them not here to pick that, but getting into that style, I think is a fantastic choice. And I've had a lot of Belgian styles at Marble that are not Double White that are really good. And so good choice.
Well, thank
Well
you.
done. I think you guys are going to crush that.
I think we will too.
Get something under 7%, hopefully, because it's going to be
Under
warm outside.
7%.
You can.
Have you ever heard
gonna
about the
crush
state
that.
of New
I'm gonna
Mexico?
crush that come May.
Good.
I've been into Mexico, and I want more beers under 7%.
Hey, Steve-O Jeter.
Steve Jeets. Steve-O Jeter.
Oh, we're trying to get attention. All right, just to be very clear, would either Gary, Jay, Joe, Sarah Turner, would any of those be Marble? Okay, just want to make sure if they're waiting in, we want to make sure we get them in.
We get him in.
Okay.
Hey, Sarah.
Steve, obviously messing around back there.
Yes.
Right? We've asked him to help us.
Won't help.
He's not doing
Did
anything.
you do on the board, Steve-O? Can I announce it officially?
Yo, you put it on.
Late
Throw it in
Shifts
there.
in Marble. I've chosen the Belgian style.
Belgian.
Is it up there?
Yeah,
Let's go.
it's already up there.
I don't know.
He's doing his job.
He doesn't do much around
Yeah,
here.
no, it may seem like he's not doing a lot, but he absolutely had that on lockdown.
How about Lalo, though? From
Lindsay, what?
Lalo from what? Where did you go? Are you okay?
Better Call Saul. Lalo is here.
Oh, there we go.
I
love
no
this. Wow.
way.
He's
Well
doing an amazing
done.
job.
Well done.
He does look so much like Lalo. That's ridiculous.
You're a bad guy.
Hey, before we let you go, what's going on at the brewery?
Yes.
Right? Like, we have so many of these small breweries. This is a great opportunity for us to highlight what's going on with them. So, what do you guys hang your hat on?
So we're very new. We've only been pouring beer for about a year.
Yeah.
We focus mostly on lagers. We have a wide variety.
And they all went off the board.
Yeah.
And they're all. I knew it too.
Everybody.
I knew the first one.
You're like, if I'm not in the first 4, I'm not getting a lager. It's
Right.
like Christian McCaffrey's always gone by the second pick.
But you know what? We also have a really good Belgian-inspired wit, and Marble does too. So I figured I'll never shy away from a challenge.
Yeah.
And I mean, things are good over there. We're expanding. We're going to open a place up on 12th and Aspen. And we're going to start packaging lagers pretty soon.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
No, I think we're big fans of that cider. I think that has been a big introduction
The cider
for a
has
lot
fun.
of. No, yeah, it's for individuals who's like don't necessarily want to drink a traditional beer,
Absolutely.
right? And I think that's a great on ramp for beer.
Yeah,
100%.
and we've won about 6 medals now nationally for our ciders. So
I love it.
We're trying to do the best we can.
Joel, what you got going on over?
cider available now at Ex Novo Tap Room.
Nice, love that.
Always.
Joel, what you got going on over at Marble?
Yeah, Marble have been really busy just trying to get our plan together here for 2023.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a pretty good year. I see Ex Novo in my rearview mirror, though. They're coming up.
Yeah.
Coming up hot.
Oh,
so I'm going to just try to
keep them at
keep ahead of them,
Makes sense.
Love you, Marble. You should be here.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. Excited for what May is going to bring. Thank you for helping the community one beer at a time.
You stay right here, sir.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Wonderful. We can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
All right.
Flicks and Casa Vieja Day.
Hey, Flicks Brewhouse. Hey, Casa Vieja. Get on over here. Flicks Brewhouse, Casa Vieja. Ant-Man's a great film.
Just one of the best.
Are you guys take this one. Go ahead. Okay. We got Flicks.
You get out of here.
Where's Flicks? Casa Vieja? All right, you're right here. Flicks, you're going to take my spot.
Yeah.
Come over here, Will. You stay right there. I need you, Joel. Need you. We're all getting settled in. Dave's getting settled in. We will severely ramp down the hate on Ant-Man. A, because I haven't seen it yet. But B, I just enjoyed every experience I've ever had at Flicks. So you have a partner. Like, how excited are you about that?
I'm really excited.
Are we going to unveil it at Flicks?
Oh, yeah. I think we should. I really think we should.
Can we tie it to a movie?
This is what we always do. This is our
we
favorite
have to
thing
do
to do.
this. We have to do this.
Make sure.
All right, so we have Casa Vieja here and our neighbors down in Corrales. They
Casa Vieja on
are
Flicks.
Wonderful.
Yeah, let's do some introductions.
Brewery here. Mike,
Who are you?
Sorry, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Mike Sharp. I'm from Casa Vieja Brewing. I'm the head brewer over there. My brother-in-law, Will Robertson, helps me brew over there. And I've been a big fan of Flicks Brewhouse for a long time. It's been one of the first places I went there. And
As well
I
you
really
should
loved
be.
when I
Thanks,
first
man.
got here. And, it was awesome.
All right. And Will, who are you?
My name is Will Mormon. I'm the regional head brewer for Flicks Brewhouse. My assistant, Brandon Vanalia, is not here today, unfortunately. But yeah, we're super, super pumped to be paired up with Casa Vieja, and we are going to crush this collab.
Hey, Lucas, is this our first ever West Side of the River collaboration?
Oh my God!
Can we see
Finally.
it? Are we
Did it
talking
actually
about?
happen?
I mean, this is happening right now. Is it the first?
Well,
Is it the only?
I think it is the one and the
First and only. First West Side.
West Side, Best Side.
Let's go.
But I think it fits in with sort of Flicks' whole approach to everything, right?
Which is
Everything is
best side, west
Oh,
side.
Best Side, West Side.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, but again, I was so struck by the idea when I discovered your business. I was like, wait a second, I can eat 13 chicken wings while I watch Thor.
Yeah, we were shocked that nobody had done it before us. Really.
But you make your own stuff, right? It's not
we have a 7-barrel brew house. Yeah, we've been brewing for 6 years. Won a ton of awards for our beers. Not to toot the own horn, but yeah,
absolutely. Why would you come on a podcast if not to toot your own horn?
That's a good point. We are. I'll say this. You know what? That's a good point. I'm going to say this. We are hands down the best movie theater brewery in all of Albuquerque.
Owned it.
You heard it here.
Singularly locked it down.
I'll second that.
Casa Vieja.
So
What
it's very big.
do you guys do out there? I can't watch an Ant-Man movie that David Carl hates while I drink beer, but obviously there's something going on out there.
Yeah, well, one of the biggest draws at Casa Vieja is we have a nice old historical building. And as any historical building, it comes with its own problems. It can, you have to make sure that whatever you do there, that you don't interrupt whatever's going on there. So we actually have a hard time, trying to be able to brew and utilize the building without destroying the building while also maintaining the integrity of everything down there. But we just love to. We have a 4-barrel brewery. It's not very big. But, everything that we do, we try to make sure that whenever we do a wheat beer, we try to make sure that to the best of our ability we can try to make it at least taste like it's from Germany. Or if we do a red ale, we try to make it, sort of, taste like it's one of those things. And everything that we do, we just try to be as authentic to the best of our ability, and to whatever that means this day, when everything's a combination of everything.
Did
Beautiful.
you guys?
That's a great
Speaking of
pitch.
historic preservation, did you guys need to do anything unusual to come into that brew house? Did you have to open a wall, or perhaps
This seems
the
like a loaded
ceiling?
question.
sensitive subject.
Actually, yes.
Joel's insider info.
I'm curious.
It's a very good point.
is that they actually had to take a huge chunk out of the ceiling.
Out of the ceiling, folks.
The ceiling.
Yes.
When Gary originally
That's not,
tried to
that's
order
not common.
when Gary originally tried to order some of the equipment, he wasn't expecting it to get very big. He just wanted to serve a few taps. And, when he ordered the equipment, they sent whatever he ordered. They sent it 2.5 times bigger than what he ordered. So they just came and crudely dropped it off in the parking lot, and he's like, okay, I guess I got to figure out how to make this work. So they had to cut a hole in the ceiling. Had a friend with a winch or a crane, and came and dropped it off and dropped it to the building. The rest is history. So.
Yeah. All right. Because in the interest of doing an actual segment where we give David Carl some rest, right? He can actually sit over there and relax a little bit. Let's go ahead and make our pick.
Absolutely.
What are we doing?
Guys,
I think we have the list right here.
Got some good beers on the table.
No, you stay right there. You stay on. What are you trying to do? You're not done yet.
We got adjunct style. We have classic UK, experimental IPA, fruited and sour, hazy IPA, light ale, porter stout, red beer, or West Coast IPA still on the table. What's going to be the pick for the West Side Collab 2023?
So and this is the collaboration between Casa Vieja and Flicks Brew House.
That's correct.
Right.
So we were super excited and nervous that one of our favorite styles was going to be swapped before we got there. And so we're pretty late on the list. We've been sitting there, fingers crossed. Just come on. And we ended up going with hazy IPA.
Okay. You got it. You got it.
Let's go. Hazy IPA. Casa Vieja, Flicks Brew House.
The hazy IPA.
Hazy IPAs have been taken.
Do you have names? Do you have names already working, or do you need to get James to help you out with names?
Oh, hopefully James will lend us his.
He's a name master. They need to help. They need help with naming their beer, brother.
Nah, we'll get it figured out. We'll figure out some dumb movie pun and just run with it.
Yeah,
got 3 months.
We got it. All right. Dave's question. He's asked, "What do we need to have when we come to Flicks Brew House? What do we need to have when we come to Casa Vieja?"
Well, when you come to Casa Vieja, you just need to watch your head when you walk in the door.
Okay.
Some of the doors are a little on the low side.
That's an important disclaimer.
Yeah. Duck and make sure you come ready to eat and drink. And that's the same thing.
I had a nitro stout there last week that I thought was super, super good.
Thank you very much.
Joel endorsement.
That one's been a big pain in the ass. It's hard
A
to
Joe
get
endorsement.
Heck yeah. Thank you.
Flicks Brew House.
So for Flicks Brew House,
when you're watching the Ant-Man movie,
when you're
that
watching the
David
greatest
hates.
movie Ant-Man, I would recommend drinking our thiolized lager called Paul Rudd is a National Treasure.
Is that the name?
That's absolutely
all right.
the name.
Perfect.
If it's
Paul
still
Rudd
on
from
tap,
Ant-Man?
it's been screaming. Yeah.
Wow.
But outside of that, I would say Nebulous, our other hazy IPA, is pretty on point. We are really, really happy with how that's going.
You guys went for the hazy IPA.
Hell yes, we
Like,
did.
I know I shouldn't have a rooting dog in this fight, but I'm a hazy IPA
Let's
lover.
get after
so you
it,
guys-
baby.
When in Corrales.
Corrales.
I love it.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank
Can't
you so
wait
much
to
for
see you
having
guys
us.
what you guys do collaboratively.
guys.
It's going to be beautiful.
Cheers.
Great to meet you guys. Thanks.
Thanks for the invite.
Now we're going to welcome in another guest host, one of our favorites in the New Mexico United family.
Yes.
Shinoise Carl. How you doing? Do you even like? She doesn't.
That's how I did it. That's exactly how I did
We
it.
got it. And we're good.
Am I allowed to still be
You
on
got
this
it?
thing?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, cool.
All right, so this is the
CWC and DWC.
Well, this is also the perfect pair too, because we're here right now to talk about the Somos Unidos Foundation, who is the beneficiary of this incredible festival and the incredible work that they do. But also, how about the founder of the brewery that put all of this together in an effort to benefit the Somos Unidos Foundation? And it is far from the first thing they've done for this incredible organization. So first of all, thank you, Joel.
Of course.
Appreciate you so much. We're talking about the festival here. We've got, by the way, 4 more, I think. 3 more? 4 more. Okay, 4 more to go. We're going to get to those in just a minute. But
Thanks, Steve.
All these breweries, 26 of them, have decided to take their time, their effort, their energy, their resources, and put them to work collaboratively so that they can benefit the work of the Somos Unidos Foundation. Chanel, what is that work? What is the foundation doing right now?
Well, and I just want to echo that too. The fact that Ex Novo is showing the leadership here and actually approached us to say, how can we be helpful? Last year we were able to celebrate $10,000 when we reached that mark.
That's unbelievable.
That is a
Well done.
testament to, mean, first and foremost, Ex Novo, also every single fan who drinks the beer and
Exactly.
who picks it up on the way to a get together, like that being the staple beer of gathering, of drinking beer and doing good is just, it has made such an impact already. So
And for those fans who don't know, who are listening in or watching on the live stream, $1 from every pint poured here at the tap room of the New Mexico United beer. And by the way, we'll get into how that shifted here in a minute, as well as $1 from every 4-pack sold goes to the efforts of the Somos Cities Foundation and their incredible work.
Third point, some amount from every 4-pack you buy on the shelf at your local grocery store.
In addition to that, sorry, I missed
not
that
just
part.
at the tap room here.
let that continue to be a reason, to gather and to drink really good beer while doing it. We'll handle the do good, to make sure that the efforts are being matched on our end. One update that just 24 hours old, we saw over 60 kids yesterday at our Black History Month clinic.
Amazing.
It's just such an honor to bring kids closer to the game, to put the shield to work like what we were talking about earlier. So every increment of time that goes by, we're just trying to think like, what's the next best thing that we can do? How do we take this magic that we have in our hands? How do we, make sure all of these people that are here today are connected to the work and are part of making that big invitation to the community, because soccer belongs to everyone. New Mexico United belongs to everyone. No matter what corner of the state that you're in, that's what David Estrada was saying yesterday at our clinic. He had all those kids chanting, "Whose team is this?" And they chant, "My team." And we know that has an effect on health and wellness, on staying in school, on just having hope, that positive thing in their lives. We have adults in this community who have the language to tell us what New Mexico United has meant to them. It's our job at the foundation to make sure every child feels that as well. So it's just an honor to be here. I'm so excited. I've been meeting a lot of really awesome people out there. It's no surprise that the beer community in New Mexico are the most generous, spirit, collaborative people. And you really see that as you meet every single one of them. So I'm just looking forward to seeing how this shakes out. I'm looking forward to the event in May. This is going to be an absolute stunner. And I'll just plug, for those of you who are tuning in just because this is about beer, take a look at somosunidosfoundation.org and the recently launched UnitedInHealthNM.com, a new initiative of ours. That's a way that we're doubling down on that effort this year as well.
I love it.
Drink beer and do good, people.
Awesome. It's absolutely huge. You've been in this community a long time. We could spend another hour talking about how you got to where you're at right now, but we don't have time for that. So let's just talk about drink beer, do good.
Sure.
Why does that become a central part of your business philosophy? Your what are you doing? Yes, you get to meet cool people like Chanel and David and myself.
That's why I do it.
That's all it comes down to. No, but the impact of something that maybe historically has been looked at as something that that's not impactful.
Yeah, I mean, truthfully, the Drink Beer to Good mission of Ex Novo has been there from the start because we wanted to make sure our DNA as people and our company are the same. Why shouldn't they be? But as we grow and as we sometimes struggle to grow and to make that impact, it's important to keep that right in the focus point. That's the driver. That's why we do that next step. That's why we make that next move. Sometimes
what's the true north?
It's because it's not, it's not for me as an owner. It's because we can get everybody behind this thing and pushing in the same direction of a thing that's much bigger than ourselves and much more important. And so, we're almost 9 years old as a company, but we still feel really fresh and invigorated for this mission and this cause. And I think the best is yet to come for us. I think we're still.
I don't even think we know. Yeah, we can't even conceptualize it.
We want to really push hard in these next few years. And Somos Unidos has been an amazing partner. We're truly grateful for everything that they're doing and not just we just want to be behind them and kind of just see where it goes and be there for it.
So with this festival, again, United in Beer Fest, first year we're ever doing this. Funds raised from this are going to the foundation, right? So a portion of ticket sales going to the foundation.
Yeah.
A portion of the beers from this, like $1 on, if the breweries want to participate in that, they have the option to. $1 from the beers sold, just like happens here with the New Mexico United beer that you guys brew, which again we're going to dive into in a minute. $1 from those beers can go to the Somos Unidos Foundation. And then do we want to dive into that third exciting
That
thing?
little thing.
We don't have to at the moment.
I don't feel like I'm qualified.
Hold on.
But
Steve O'Jeter
Steve
or
O'Jeter should-
James
should-
Gregory.
should be the one that says something.
We need to.
For a leak, I will give my head.
It could be a leak.
For a leak.
Steve-O.
But we have to do a draft, Dave. We,
Let's do a draft.
also do have our draft.
We have a thing.
All right, so we can dive into that.
But the whole thing that you're saying there, we want the event to be a multifaceted thing where we, at the end of the day, we count it up and we raise a ton of money that we were like, wow, that was much more than we thought. And that also comes with every 25 other breweries that are here that are donating their beer for the festival. Like usually we would buy the beer, but we're asking them to donate that keg so that we can take it a little bit farther. So it's a huge joint effort.
We're all going to celebrate that night at the United game.
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
that's
We have a game that night.
Totally.
So the festival is going to be at 1 o'clock. The United game's at 7 o'clock. You can do both. I'm going to do both. It's going to be a lot of fun. One of the things that, again, we referenced twice now is last season we had the Stay Golden and $1 from every pint of Stay Golden started to the Somos Unidos Foundation. This year, we're shifting it a little bit. We're going from golden to amber. Talk to us about extra time.
We are now in the extra time, folks. We took that beer. It was a seasonal move because it got colder and darker, and we wanted something in our lineup that was a little different. But that beer was so dang delicious.
I'm drinking it right now.
I think we're going to keep it around. I don't think we're bringing Stay Golden back.
For now.
If I can say that, for now.
Yeah.
For right now. I usually can't see much more than a few months ahead of me, but
I can't wait to say the social media hate that you have to take from our fan base. Like, we love Stay Golden.
Honestly, you might see some Stay Golden.
But
I don't know.
delicious.
I love
Can I just flop around.
I really like Stay Golden. The amber's better. It's better.
The amber's better.
It's better.
We have a lot of light, crispy beers on our year-round core lineup. We don't have anything like extra time, so it really makes sense. We're super excited to do it, and then come April when the home opener happens, we'll see what the feedback is from fans. I love it there in the stadium.
I love it. Well, we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to the festival in May. Joel, thank you so much for all you've put into making the community a better place, not just with the Somos Unidos Foundation, but again, drink beer, do good from the time you guys started this place. It's incredible. We're so honored to be even a little piece of that.
You guys are a huge piece of it. I love it.
Thank you. No, I can't think of a better mantra of drink beer, do good.
Amen.
There's nothing more I want in my life.
Joel and Chanel, I think we're going to kick you guys out.
Yeah, it's time to get back to business.
Back to the draft.
Yeah, cheers
To the
to
draft.
Somos Unidos, everybody.
Hey, it's Somos Unidos. Who do we have next, Lucas?
2nd Street.
2nd Street Brewing. And?
Lava Rock.
Lava Rock Brewing.
Give me 2nd Street and Lava Rock.
2nd Street, Lava Rock.
I'm going to switch headphones real fast.
Yeah. 2nd Street and Lava Rock. Here they come. Making their way up right now. Come on up, guys. Lucas is going to go here. You guys are going to go right there as I bump the microphone. Sorry about that. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Let me get those headphones on right here for you. All right. Welcome in, gentlemen. Excited to have you here. Before we get, you got to switch that. There you go. Lucas got you.
There we go.
Oh, Lucas is doing just as poor. Oh. There we go. All right, welcome in, gentlemen. Excited to have you both here. Before we dive into it, please introduce yourselves and your breweries.
My name's Dan. I'm from Lava Rock Brewing Company.
Okay.
I'm Rod. I'm with 2nd Street Brewery in Santa Fe.
All right, Dan.
Daniel and Rod, thank you.
Welcome in, guys. Excited to have you both here. Have you guys spoken about what style you guys want to collaborate on yet? Have you guys been kind of brainstorming?
Yeah, to a point. We picked experimental IPA, so...
hold on. He's spilled it right there.
Whoa.
Experimental IPA. Here we go.
We're trying to build it up here. We're trying to get people excited about it, but it's off the board.
Experimental IPA. There we go. All right. Why experimental IPA?
Just sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
What the experimental part is, we don't know yet.
Yes.
At the time,
It leaves you like a little bit of like wiggle room.
Yeah, so we're gonna, take a little bit of time and do some brainstorming on that.
I love that. All right, Dan.
Can't wait for you guys' meeting next week.
Dan, what is going on over at Lava Rock?
Oh, we got a little few things going on. I mean, the best thing about Lava Rock is I do have a 10 barrel system over there, but I also have a 1 barrel system which I can mess around with.
Yeah.
So my goal this year is to let's produce a lot of funky stuff. You know, not necessarily funky, but like sour stuff. But let's just do a lot of off the board. Let's try. Experiment. If it fails because it's a barrel of beer.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. If
Exactly.
this one's not very good. That's okay. I'll make another one tomorrow.
Absolutely. So,
Fail
that'll
forward.
work. Let's tweak this one variable and see how that works.
Yeah, absolutely.
Go from there.
If I'm going into Lava Rock for the first time, what's the beer I have to try immediately?
That's try immediately. You got to try my hazy IPA, which is lava juice.
Okay.
After that, have the bad word pinche cerveza.
Yeah.
Mixed in lager. But after that, we got another 7 house beers on that. You can try that.
I love it. Second Street Brewery, home of our good friend Tom Lutzia. We love Tom.
Oh, Tom.
Tom's
great. Where's our boy Tom?
Tom's incredible. What's going on over there right now?
We always have a lot going on.
Yeah.
We are getting ready to scale up our production, another little bump. So we got a little bit of construction going on, and we're going to put some more fermentation barrel-y gin for the upcoming season.
Fermentation-y barrel gin.
Yeah.
Love that.
Love
term.
that. Gin is my liquor of choice, by the way.
Good to know.
Yeah.
No plans on that anytime soon, but we're staying really busy these days and stayed busy through the winter. The restaurant side is returning to normalcy.
Yeah.
So that's been great, and just keep building it.
When I used to live in Santa Fe, and your guys' spot over by the rail yards was my go-to. I would go there, I'd play trivia, get beer, hang out. It's a great spot. I love that.
Cool.
area.
I know it's great to hear. I mean, that 3,000 square foot little place has been a hit for us. It really does well.
And how many places do you have up in Santa Fe now? Two. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and Dave, it speaks to what we've done with New Mexico United from the beginning, right? Like Second Street, Tom, everything like that. It's been something Lava Rock, new, wonderful, something you want to get 100% behind. Like, it just feels so in line with the mission and everything we try to do day in and day out, right? Like, how do we continue to highlight the artists, the creators, everything in this state? And like this event, it's been wonderful for me personally, just to see how talented and amazing our state is.
Well, at the heart of New Mexico United is art and sport, and brewery is an art. Brewing beer is an art.
Damn right.
It's an art form, and we're excited. We're excited to have you guys along for the ride and to participate with you in the small way that we can, and excited to see what you guys come up with in May as well. Do you have any inklings? Again, it's a pretty wide
Any
umbrella.
spoilers?
Any inklings?
I think we need some fermentation time.
Okay.
Because it's so wide open.
Yeah, of course.
We talked briefly about Brett, but we don't really know yet. And I think
Brett. That is bold.
But
that's a difficult style.
We don't know what direction we're going to go right now.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I think the experimental part. There's so many options.
Yeah, you got time. We were talking before when experimental IPA came up before, like even just putting pineapple in an IPA makes it experimental, right? You can make it very like simple, or you can go off the rails. And have some fun.
Experimental feeds into the creative person, right?
absolutely.
Like that's the best word you could ever get as a creative.
Yeah, and this event's great because that'll take us in a direction that's off our beaten path, and
Maybe you discover something new that you just, oh man, I really like this.
Yeah.
I love it. Cool. Well, thank you both for taking the time. Excited to hang out with you guys, and looking forward to May. Should be a lot of fun.
It's going to be wonderful, guys.
Yep. Thank you. Great to be here.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
All right,
Good to see you.
Lucas, who do we have up next?
Next up, Turtle Mountain.
Turtle Mountain and
Harmon Lane.
Turtle Mountain, Harmon Lane. There's Harmon Lane coming on up. We got Turtle Mountain. Turtle Mountain. Bueller.
I'm gonna hand off to Steve-O real fast.
Steve-O, come on.
I'm gonna take the board. You take the interview.
Do we have Turtle Mountain in the house? Turtle Mountain in the house?
Right here. Oh, okay.
They're not gonna be here.
No. I don't know if they're online or not. We've been texting.
Is Jay from Turtle Mountain?
Dave and Nico.
Okay,
Yeah.
I've got Jay here, but I don't think that's Turtle Mountain.
No.
Okay. Well, welcome in.
Oh, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Do us a favor. Introduce yourself to the people.
All right. Well, so I am Danny Harmon from Harmon Lane Brewing.
It's funny, just like John Rowley, it's a weird coincidence that the brewery has the same name as your last name.
You know, me and Donovan Lane. So our brewery is inside of Southwest Grape and Grain, which is a homebrew supply store. And
when we first launched, that's like literally I was there every other day. So
learning,
buying things. Yeah, seriously.
I love that.
Yeah, so Donovan Lane owns it, and when we got together, we partnered up to do the brewery.
Yeah,
we were like, well, what combination goes together? And he's like, well, you know, we threw a bunch of names, and then he was like, well, Lane and Harmon and Lane, and we were like, well, we just can't be Harmon and Lane because then we'd be injury attorneys, right?
Yeah,
Harmon and Lane, attorneys at law. I love that. I love
that.
that.
Sounds amazing.
When you're injured in a car crash, call Harmon and Lane.
Harmon and Lane.
Exactly. So we just went Harmon Lane Brewing. We did the little, street signs,
Yeah.
and so people don't confuse us and call us for if they were hurt into
I love
a car crash.
It's a nice play on words as well.
Exactly.
All right, so have you had an opportunity to discuss the style that you're interested in? We've crossed out the ones that are gone.
Yes, I've been texting with David and Nico over at Turtle Mountain.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
we were, thanks to Steve-O, we were able to
Shout
get their
out
number.
Turtle Mountain.
Exactly. And so we are going to go with the light ale.
Light ale. That could be a Kolsch,
right?
That could be a cream ale. That could be a blonde.
Kolsch is one of my favorite styles of beer.
I like a good Kolsch.
I'm not gonna lie, I was crossing my fingers. I went over to Ryan, our head brewer, and I was like, Ryan, listen, if light ale is still available, can we just do a Kolsch? Can we please, yeah?
So that's kind of what we were thinking as well. So I was shocked that was still there.
I mean, you got a steal here. The value on the pick there. I'm going to be real honest, Steve. I'm going to call you out right here. The blonde ale, Stay Golden, which I really, really liked, it's more of a Kolsch than a blonde. I'm going to be real honest. I've had it. I've put it in my mouth.
Wow.
It's a Kolsch. It's not a blonde.
There's a Michael Scott reference in there.
I was going to say that's what she said.
There it is. It's a Kolsch. It's not a blonde. That's a Kolsch. And it's a damn good Kolsch.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It is so good.
Yeah. All right. So you thinking maybe Kolsch?
We're thinking either Kolsch. I mean, with the light ale, the possibilities are endless.
There's another wide umbrella.
It is. And like at our place, we got a blonde. We can always fruit anything. We can. Possibilities are endless with a light ale, and so, but then we might lead towards a Kolsch.
Yep. Good for May as well.
Exactly. That's another thing we were thinking was it's going to be May 13th.
Well, we're reaching a point now where the remaining beers, with the exception of the fruited sour, aren't very summery beers.
They weren't, but we were even discussing maybe doing a little adjunct stout, and being like, we thought about it, but for that May.
Someone's got to do an adjunct stout. I think.
Oh man,
it might be Ex Novo.
We only have 2 left.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
2 left, and you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 styles to choose from.
And that's what we wanted that on purpose. So
are you going to get a West Coast IPA right at the end of this?
I mean,
so when I spoke to you and James about this, when we were first dreaming this up a month or two ago, I said, what do you think the first one off the board will be? And James said West Coast IPA. It's still there.
He did.
It's still there.
It's a real thing. The backlash, the IPA backlash is a real thing. We're starting to see a big trend back to the lagers, the pilsners, the blondes, the
I'm a
ambers.
crispy boy. I'm there for it.
Well, and so I'm no offense to anybody because I know it's a very popular style. In general, I don't find many IPAs that I like. I'm a very malty guy. Tend to be. I like porters. I like stouts. Obviously, in the summer, I have less of those, but a good Mexican lager, something crispy.
Yeah.
I think you're right. I think that is the case, particularly here in New Mexico, which has been really IPA dominant for a long time.
Absolutely.
That's the thing about New Mexicans, man. Our palates are so extreme, and we're the same way with our beers.
Completely.
Like you go anywhere else in the world, and IPAs are like that 60 to 70 range, and here we're like 120, 130, 140.
Let's so beat you over the head with hops. Just absolutely destroy. What is going on in Harmon Lane right now?
We are the. I like to say this all the time. We're the best brewery that nobody's ever heard about because because if you haven't heard of us, you haven't tried us. So.
Amen. I love that. So
and so we are a very small brewery. 2 barrels. We produced 65 barrels last year. I think we're probably the smallest producing brewery in your guys'.
I think you're the second smallest.
Oh, dang! I was hoping for that smallest.
No, yeah. I won't say who's smallest. Size doesn't matter.
No. It's how you.
Except when you got the first overall pick.
All the time.
First overall pick.
It's for both me and Donovan Lane. It's both of our kind of side kind of things. I'm an adapted PE teacher
as well as attorney at law.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Donovan obviously has the homebrew supply store. And so the brewery for us, you know, I just try my best on the weekends to do the best that I can, put out the best beers we can. And it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We have fun. You know, everybody who comes through the door, they're automatically family. We try to make sure that they're welcome, have a good time. And
where do people
relax.
find you? If they've not been to Harmon Lane yet, where are you guys located?
So we are 3401 Candelaria Road Northeast. We are right across the street from Saga Gymnastics and People's Flowers and BVPA Bank, I think is what it is. Might be it's some bank.
BBVA.
Yeah,
there
that
it
one.
is.
That one. And so just one block west of Carlisle on Candelaria. It's at the Candelaria Business Complex.
I used to work right across the street from you guys. I was at KOAT.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, that's right
literally
down the street.
Yeah, right over there. If I'm going into Harmon Lane for the first time, what is the beer? Right away. Like, I gotta have it.
Have it. First one, APA or a hazy.
Okay.
Really, our APA is our best-selling beer right now. It's my take on an American Pale Ale. So you have your classic American Pale Ale grain bill, but I brew it with the hop scheduling of a hazy IPA. And so on the nose, you get a lot more tropical aromatics and a little bit more tropicalness on the nose, but then it's really backed by that caramel malt body.
Oh my gosh.
That's really
I'm like,
great.
I want that. Yeah.
So you know what I really love about Harmon Lane? The first time I went in there, it is a small space. It feels so intimate.
It is.
Like, I think we had like 4 tables in there, 5 tables.
We've grown a little bit.
I would say it's been a couple years since the first time I went in there. But
In our main area, we now have 8 tables.
I love it.
We got 8
Let's go.
tables and 6 bar stools.
But it felt.
I was gonna say, back in my day,
There were
they
4
had a
tables.
bar. No, it was like
Just
a
the bar, yeah.
There was just a bar.
But I remember going in there, and I'd been to a lot of these amazing breweries in town. But I walk into Harmon Lane and just like, oh, cool, this feels like my space for a couple hours.
It
Like,
is. It is your private brewery.
I love that. I love that. And not to mention the beer is delicious.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. I try hard on it, and we get this all the time. If the store is open, the brewery's open. We have people all the time coming in and be like, hey, we were going to grab a beer, but we didn't know if the brewery's open. We are. Yeah.
I dig that.
I love that.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
It's like you get the awesome parts of Cheers. With
100%.
also the amazing New Mexican beer. So
Absolutely.
I love that so much. Thank you so
Hey,
much for
thank
hanging
you
out
so
with us,
much
man.
for
Excited
having
to
us.
see what May brings
This
for
is
you.
going to be fun. This is going to be great.
It's going to be a
Love
blast. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You guys have a good one.
All right, who do we got next? We have two left, right?
We've got La Reforma.
La Reforma.
Best tacos in the state of New Mexico. I'm just going to say it out loud.
That's a hell of a statement.
It is a hell of a statement.
La Reforma has the best tacos in the state of New
They
Mexico.
are absolutely fantastic.
Are you serious?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
Absolutely.
All right.
And Taos Mesa.
Taos Mesa and
But
La Reforma.
I'm just going to say it. Yeah. I love you. Can I say this? I love your tacos. They're the best tacos in the state. I just think
Just don't make eye contact.
That's fine. I'm staring at you. I'm sorry. Is that weird?
I haven't. All right, so I've been to La Reforma. I've never had the tacos.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, what do you
What
have?
is wrong with
It's a
you?
taqueria.
Yeah, what do you have?
I just got beer.
Oh,
You moron.
I've not eaten. I've only had beer. Yeah.
I mean,
everyone shame
no, it
David
is not.
Carl.
Yeah,
Shame.
I mean,
It's my life.
we got a good kitchen, but we got good drinks too.
Yeah,
No,
but the beer's great.
100%,
It's
100%.
unbelievable.
No. But you're missing out if you do not have the food.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Steve-O just said the best tacos
I think so.
in New Mexico.
Best tacos in New Mexico,
Oh my
and,
God.
and that Maximilian is. It's my jam. I'm there once a week. Like we gotta eat
Hey,
tacos.
you know how
Get
you
it as a michi?
Oh my God! I've never had it as a michi.
Like green cheese.
Oh.
I don't even know what they're saying.
Are you?
Oh.
I don't understand.
Let's start this out with cheers.
You know
Let's
it.
start this out with a good cheers.
Yes. Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
you guys.
La Reforma.
Hey.
I'm here for it.
All right,
I'm here
so
for it.
and La Reforma is paired up with whom again?
We've got
Taos
La
Mesa.
Reforma and Taos Mesa.
Taos Mesa. Is Jay in chat? Is that Taos Mesa? Jay's been here the whole time, and
that
I want
someone
to
on
make
Zoom?
sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Is,
I don't know.
Is Jay from?
So I'm like,
Jay, if you're from Taos Mesa, put it in the chat, and we'll
I
bring
was
you up
like,
here.
I'm just as lost.
Yeah.
Jay.
So
from
have you
Taos
talked
Mesa.
to anybody from Taos Mesa since?
oh,
Is
this
there
is my
anybody-
favorite.
I was like, is anybody from Taos Mesa?
Oh, this is my.
I don't think there's anybody here.
Okay, then
actively.
so
Okay.
if they're
Jay-
online now,
So well, here's what I'm gonna say. If he's using his cool name, because Jason is from Taos Mesa, but it's spelled Jay.
Oh, I mean, Jay is here in the chat. Jay, if
That's
you're
so
here, bring up your video, Jay. Talk to us.
So I'm like,
Oh, Jay is not from Taos Mesa.
oh,
Jay, where are you from?
I get
Just
real-
so I know, because you've been here the whole time, and I love it. I love
where are you
it.
from?
So, not having had a conversation with Taos Mesa yet,
Oh, you get to pick.
have there
Oh
been
my
any
gosh,
styles
that's
of the ones that are still available? And there's 6 left, I think. 6.
I know I've been keeping my tally too.
I know, right?
Honestly,
what's jumping out?
red beer.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right
so
on.
good.
Love that. Yes.
Okay.
It's
I
very
love red.
honestly, if this is all you guys are putting out,
Yeah.
red, anything.
Right, anything. That
Yes,
was one of
thank
mine.
you.
That was one of mine for that reason. I wanted to be.
It could be a red ale.
Like
It
I'm
doesn't
just gonna
have to be.
I'm just gonna be.
It could be
like,
a red Flanders.
Exactly.
Red. Oh, that is one of my favorite styles.
So I'm just saying, I appreciate the ambiguity in that language.
I think there's ambiguity in a lot of these.
Probably, but I appreciate that the
Get
most.
a nice Ned Flanders in there. I love that. Okay,
Listen,
so red beer.
Steve-O always is ambiguous,
Red
so it's perfect.
So we're taking red beer off the
In a
board.
lot of ways.
Yeah, take red beer off.
So La Reforma and Taos Mesa red beer.
Ah, Junior red beer, Taos Mesa.
Hooray beer. What we did not do at the top here is have you introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Marisa, and I'm the assistant brewer distiller at La Reforma.
Marisa, welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What is one of your favorite styles to brew?
To brew?
Yeah, to brew.
And then I'm going to ask you after that what your favorite style to drink is.
Okay, thankfully they correlate.
Okay.
The Mexican lager is my favorite to brew.
Yep.
And
Okay.
that is
So crushable.
lagers are my favorite to drink.
And they're the
So,
first
yeah.
four picks.
Yep.
Yeah.
I know.
Well,
People do not lie.
Same with the Smash. To be fair, the Smash
To be fair.
could be a Smash lager. It doesn't
could.
have to be a Smash
Again,
ale.
I-
That's why I put it in there as Smash.
There are-
You made this list.
I only picked four.
collaborative.
There
It's
was
a collaboration.
There was four of us.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
collab fest. It's a collaboration event.
But
Like
there-
it took a brain trust.
I bet you if I took some time and I got this list, I could think of a style that fits in 4 different categories on this list.
Absolutely.
I bet you I could. So you could have the
Yeah.
same style from 4 different breweries, even
really
though
could.
everybody had a
We tried
different.
really
is
hard
awesome.
to make it
Not that.
not super like
This is a
pigeonholed.
JBF.
I think this
Yeah,
is
like we
I
weren't
think-
trying to pigeonhole you, but at the same time, we were trying to have like some different styles out there
Yeah,
where it
yeah.
wasn't just like, hey, we have 14 lagers and like 2
Right.
IPAs, and that's the whole
James
fest.
James says this, but I'm gonna put him on the spot here.
I love
He
it.
says this. We all came up with all these broad styles, and his list was like Hellas, and it was like just dialed in. Like I want
Also,
to
to be
very
fair,
I want a Hellas. I want
a double hopped West Coast IPA
I want
and
the
nothing
red
else.
lager.
I put four things out there, and they were all the things I wanted to drink. I was like,
Oh,
It's so
yeah,
true.
I was like,
that's good.
I was like, adjunct stout, Hellas.
Yeah.
But were you thinking ahead? Because in May I want to drink an adjunct stout.
No, I wanted it to be out there. I did not want to drink that. I
Okay.
just wanted to drink the Hellas. That was my number
The
one.
Hellas was his
And-
number
and
one.
By the way, we have
Hey, Canteen, if you don't do a Hellas,
we have an update
I
in the
can't say it
chat.
on the radio.
Oh, okay.
We're not on the radio.
But
You can say shit
Yeah.
if you
You
want.
can say, oh,
then
we have an update on the
You can
chat.
say only that word. So we have an update in the chat from Jay. Jay said, just a fan from Albuquerque. Don't know
Hey,
how
Jay.
we got the link. I love it. Welcome in,
Wow.
Jay.
Jay.
I put that out there on Facebook.
Hey
to-
Jay,
to the world.
what style do you think Taos Mesa should do?
Yeah, so you got
I gave it to everybody. I wanted people to be able to. I know Nate, one of our leads here at Ex Novo, is just hanging out. Like,
I love it.
yeah,
Nate.
let's
All
let
right.
the people hang.
So La Reforma, in addition to apparently having the best tacos in the world, which
Not
I need to
apparently.
try.
Actually,
Not
you know what?
apparently.
Hold on, shut up real quick. I think instead of what you usually
enough,
what you
all right.
usually do is be like, hey, what should I have? But you should just ask Steve-O and you should have at La Reforma because I freaking love La Reforma.
I'm
I
not gonna
live
let
right
you. I'm
down the
not
street.
gonna let
We're
you.
there once a week
I'm
at
not
least.
gonna let you mansplain what's going on in La Reforma.
No, it's not bad. Whoa,
No,
why
no,
do you
no,
why do you be
no,
like that?
Nope. What's going on in La Reforma?
You know, it's been popping lately. Like I guess we got top 100 Yelp review thing. So
Hell yeah.
us and Guava Tree. So it's been busy on the weekends.
That's my spot. I love guava fish.
Oh, mansplaining.
Cuban food, amazing.
So I grew up in my.
Oh,
that's
damn,
that's
Then
my
you should
show.
mansplain about
yeah,
Cubano.
If you want to mansplain the Cubano, go for it.
The pernil is actually my go-to.
Why are your legs spread like that? It's
Weird. I don't have to answer that. Sorry.
Why is David not wearing pants?
I think
Again, I don't have to answer that.
I think my favorite part about all of this is the fact that we're all going to La Reforma after this.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm just
fuck
gonna
yeah.
tell
Go
you,
get some, like,
I need to
asada
try it.
fries and like,
dude, the
yep.
asada fries.
And they got
I'll
queso
tell you.
now, so you can add both. And,
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's a food spot. It's more of a restaurant. Let's.
I've gone there for the beer. I've literally only gone there for the
I
beer.
mean, that's
You,
tight.
Yeah.
you know what
Yeah,
my
I
guilty pleasure is? Is that like the Libre.
Ooh,
It's got that
Oh, yeah,
Mexican
Mexican
Coke.
Coke.
Yeah, girl,
Yeah.
give it to me. Every time I get one, I haven't been there and not.
So
had one.
okay, I'm gonna be completely honest right now.
That's
Do
good.
it. Do
We
it.
are down to Ex Novo
Yep.
and Bathtub Row.
Yep.
And I was spinning that wheel for
And
the
you
pick before.
yours
And I
was weighted
saw
differently.
La Reforma go ding, ding, book, into the slot right before us, and I was like, "Am I going to be an honest man and allow this to happen instead of us getting picked with
It's
La
for the
Reforma?"
kids, Steve.
And I
It's for the
said, "You know
kids."
what? I am an honest man," and boom, because
I joked with James, the head brewer. I was like, "Oh, we're gonna
Play.
get like matched up with Ex Novo." We're just down the road from y'all. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the other thing to remember, though. This is not a competition.
It's not.
Don't get me wrong.
No, the competition was how many tacos of flour formula we eat at the collaboration.
Love that.
But now,
Love that.
It's really
Here for it. Here for it.
Perfect.
I was
Great.
sad. I was sad we didn't get you guys.
I am
It's-
too. We could have
yeah.
had fun.
But I'll
It's
tell
too
you
much
right now.
honesty.
Taos Mesa's
I'll tell you
gonna
right
crush.
now.
No, Taos Mesa's gonna be like a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of fun.
No,
And Bathtub's Row.
And
Bathtub Row's gonna
Bathtub,
crush.
I'm telling you right now, like they are heading up the Stout Invitational for the New Mexico Brewers Guild.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
Yeah, out in Los Alamos. I love them. So it was like, it was a win-win-win-win. Like all of this, I think is outstanding.
You have to say win 26
Oh,
times.
for sure.
I mean, the only people I didn't want to be with was Steelbinner, but
Yeah, I mean, just because they're hosting.
I mean, because we were at their place.
Yeah.
I was like, well, it's weird if you get the host. So, but yeah, everyone else I really wanted to be with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red beer. Red beer. Red beer.
Yeah, they want red beer.
Everybody.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, we haven't got that yet. We
He's
haven't gotten to
getting
that yet.
excited. Yeah, slow down.
Calm down.
Lucas.
Slow down.
Lucas, take
Let's
it
get
easy.
Ryan up here from X Novo.
All right, there we go.
Marisa,
You are
thank you
the
so
best.
much
Thank
for
you
hanging
so
over.
much.
It's great to meet you. I'm getting tacos tonight.
Hell
Doing
yeah.
it.
Yes,
Get it.
Yeah.
for real.
I'm gonna get that La Libra.
All right.
We
I
got.
should do that.
I guess I gotta leave.
So good.
No, you got to stay.
Oh, but we've got like Ryan.
Let's get Ryan up
we
here
need Ryan up
and
here.
Hold
Rob
on.
from Bathtub Row.
For the final pick of the
It was the
2023.
final countdown.
This is it. This is pick 13. That's the final pick in the 2023 United in Beer draft.
It is Ex Novo.
go.
It is
Ex Novo.
Bathtub Row. Get on up here, Bathtub Row. Let's go.
Right.
Bathtub Row. Bathtub Row. Those are two chants that don't work well together. Here we go.
All right, I'm out. Steve-O.
Are you Steve-O repping Ex
Oh,
Novo?
yeah. Oh,
Gosh,
All right.
okay.
Here we go. Welcome in, gentlemen. Come on in here. Get the headphones on, and we'll get rolling.
I just feel like I need I want James, I want Joel, I want all of us like on this microphone, but
It's omnidirectional, so you could get
It
more than
really
one
is.
person on it if you want.
Joel Gregory.
You got it? Oh, you're getting. Hold on, Steve-O. Here you go. You were messing up his cord there.
Oh,
Welcome in, gentlemen.
Hello.
Excited to have you guys here. Do me a favor, introduce yourselves and your breweries.
You may be familiar with us from this whole day. I'm Ryan Hills, and I'm the head brewer at Ex Novo Brewing.
Welcome in, Ryan. Excited to have you here.
Excited to be here.
And you, sir?
I am Rob Hipwood, and I am the assistant manager at Bathtub Row Brewing Co-op.
Rob, excited to have you here as well.
Thank you, sir.
Big shout out to Bathtub Row, one of the watch party locations for The Curse, one of our supporters groups up there in Los Alamos. Guys, excited to have you here. We Joel and Steve-O sharing a microphone, only one pair of headphones, so it's going to be fun.
That's how we do.
So Ex Novo, Bathtub Row, the final pick in the 2023.
and I actually don't know what it is. Like I made sure not to know.
Because you've been busy working this
I've
whole
been
time.
well, but I will be honest now that we're down to the last pick.
You've said I'll be honest like 4 times today. Just
That's
be honest
'cause
the whole time.
it's-
It's
you
because
know,
just tell the
dishonest,
truth.
so
Yeah, that's too.
He's dishonest.
40%.
60% of the time works every time.
I just kept going to the collabs and go, hey, do you guys have an idea? I don't want to know, but I want to know.
Do you
and
have
so
an
I
idea?
kind of knew ahead of time.
Oh, so you were cheating is what you're
With
saying.
a few people, but not us. So
How
and
does
I
it
did not
feel?
say.
How does it feel to work with the cheater? First of all,
It's good.
good. It's good. Yeah, you gotta admit it.
It's pronounced Jeter, but that's fine.
Steve-O cheater. All right. So you guys haven't decided yet. Have you guys talked?
Yes, we have.
Okay. Have you guys made a decision? You have currently 1, 2, 3, 4 styles to choose from. You're down to Adjunct Stout, Classic UK, Porter/Stout, or West Coast IPA. What will the final pick in the 2023 United in Beer Draft be?
Can I just say this is the hardest choice of the draft? Not
Why is
number
it the
one.
hardest?
Because we have, like, the hardest choice is because whatever we don't choose won't be brewed.
Oh, that's a good point.
Like number one pick was just passing the buck down the
Sure.
line and so forth.
So
but
all
right
that
now,
pressure's been put
whatever
on
is
you.
not picked will not live.
So it's not a situation. It's not a situation where you're like, oh, we got all the styles nobody wanted. No, it's like we want to brew
It's
multiple
on
of
us.
these.
Every
If you don't
customer's
pick
happiness-
Adjunct Stout, nobody's getting an Adjunct
Exactly.
Stout.
And down the line. All right,
boom.
You heard it here first.
There it is.
No, I think it's a really hard pick when I look at the 5. I don't know how we ended up with 5.
I thought it was going to be 4.
Whoops.
Oh, the fruited sour.
There's too many.
Oh,
There's too many choices.
Fruited sour is also in there.
I know how. It's because I picked 5
Yeah.
because once again, going back to our previous conversation, James picked Hellas.
Yeah.
He picked,
Yeah.
and it was like, hey, you can't do that. You can't pitch
Double hopped West Coast IPA or nothing.
I'm just gonna say, for these guys to have to choose,
yeah,
I think it's down to Porter Stout and West Coast IPA. You have to have a festival with one of those two things.
I want
and
you
they
guys
have to make that choice.
and I want you
those
guys
are
to know.
really good.
Gosh, I want a classic UK so badly.
The place is
I want
going
a
wild
classic
there.
UK.
And I just want you guys to know, not that this should influence your pick here. Porter Stout is my favorite style on this whole list. Just so you know. Just so you know.
Just so you know.
You guys already know, right? You guys have already talked, and you know.
So
here we go.
We're gonna do a West Coast IPA.
West Coast IPA. Wow,
West Coast
they went up
IPA.
in the air. We have some really happy people and some really upset people.
But
But
we're gonna do a West Coast
We got a
IPA
but.
here at Ex Novo.
Okay.
And if Bathtub Rose Brew House is installed and ready to go in time, they're gonna do a porter stout. We're
We're
do
doing
cheers.
both.
Yes.
Let's go.
Last pick. We get to do
A real
whatever we want.
curveball at the end. I love that. I love that. That's great. So, Bathtub, you guys are in the process right now of doing some work on your brew house. Can we talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, our floor in the cellar is collapsing or was collapsing. So
Okay.
we've had to move out all of our fermenters and dig up the old concrete floor.
Yeah.
And that's sort of the stage that we're in right now. We actually haven't been able to brew in 3 months.
Jeez.
So we're at 8 taps of 8 wonderful guest beers.
Yeah.
And we're hoping.
Who you got on tap? Who are the
Oh,
breweries
man.
you got on guest staff?
I have to do some thinking.
Just give us one or two.
Second Street.
Love Second
Raleigh.
Street. Yeah.
Red River.
Love it. So a lot of these northern New Mexico beers. Love
Yep,
that.
Exactly.
Love that.
And so we're hoping that we're going to be brewing again within a month.
Great.
We're
In time
hoping
for
to
this
start
festival.
pouring concrete maybe week after next. So it's been a crazy few months, as you can imagine.
I'm sure.
Doing construction in New Mexico.
Well, and those things are heavy as well.
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to make sure you've got a good concrete, foundation there.
Exactly.
Last thing you want is those things collapsing through the floor.
So the good news is we're going to be at a place where we're going to be producing, or the potential to produce more beer than we've ever produced.
That's a silver lining there.
We're going to have we've had a 3.5 barrel brew house for the last almost 8 years, and we're going to, once the floor is done, we're going to have a 7 barrel system in place.
You're doubling your capacity.
Double it down.
I love that.
We have the fermenters and serving vessels in place to support that, so we're really excited about where we're going.
That's incredible. I'm so excited to hear that. Again, northern New Mexico beer representing really hard here. I love that. I love that so much. Ex Novo, obviously, we're all here right now. Thank you guys for hosting us. But what have you guys got going on in addition to this incredible festival? We got 2 Ex Novo reps on here.
This is
I
it.
got 3.
This is the best we can do.
All right, cool.
I heard a rumor we're going to be downtown at some point.
Downtown.
Thank you. I was kind of setting that up on a tee for you guys.
I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
So that's a big deal. Expansion to downtown. You're taking over the old, what was the name of the building? The Firestone building.
Yeah, from Corrales, New Mexico.
Yeah.
Population 9,500, of which most of are my family.
Yep.
To downtown Albuquerque. We're taking a big swing. Yeah.
An exciting
Making
swing.
a big bet on
Yeah.
downtown. And there's a lot of people there before us that are doing awesome stuff, and we're hoping that our momentum and everything that's happening in downtown is going to hit at the right time. So
It's the kind of thing we need downtown.
we're in there.
I'm really excited about that. I've seen the renderings, folks. If you're watching or listening in, and you haven't seen the renderings for what that's going to look like, it is exciting indoor outdoor space.
It's a massive space.
It's huge.
We're going to have something for everybody, whether it's you want to be a patio person or a sit at the bar person, or like a vampire who doesn't need light and wants to sit up in a dark space.
Yeah, that sounds
Or you're
great.
a 7 a.m. person who needs a coffee. Like, we're going to be there for all people all
Give
the
me
time.
the dark space and the dark beer, and I'm
Yeah,
there.
love
That sounds great.
vampires.
I'm going to listen to As I Lay Dying. Should be fun.
It couldn't be more different from Corrales, right? It's just like this. Yeah. Try to diversify.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Try to make something for everybody. What's up, Lucas?
Welcoming Lucas Cash
coming
back in. But Bathtub Row, Ex Novo with the final pick in the 2023
West Coast IPA.
United
Oh, it's gonna be a
Beer
banger, guys.
Draft West Coast IPA and potentially bonus beer porter/stout. Excited to see that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Best of luck on the reconstruction. Excited to see you guys double your capacity over there at Bathtub Row and Ex Novo. Excited to see what you guys do downtown.
Dave, I'm sorry to jump in late minute here.
Are you?
Like,
I don't think you're sorry.
I am sorry.
Yeah.
But I do think it's like fair.
Yeah.
That as the host, they get 2.
Well, they did it.
Right?
They did it.
Yeah. They claimed it before we ever established it beforehand, but there should be 2.
Well, they did.
Anyone who hosts should get 2.
They did it. And so I brought up the big board here, the draft board, as the main view on the live stream right now. The draft board is complete, folks. We have our first ever 2023 U.S. United in Beer draft board is complete. So thank you. We want to say, look at that. We want to say thank you to every brewery participating today. Again, everybody deciding to put their time, their effort, their resources, their money into making our community a better place. They're not getting anything extra by doing this, folks who are listening in. What's that?
We got 2 beers.
Oh, that's your extra.
We get to make
Yeah,
two.
we got that's your extra. But again, this isn't something where breweries are doing this to make a ton of money. They're doing it because it's a great thing for the community to bring people together. Unity is the main message in this, and helping kids have a better life in New Mexico is the main message of this. So thank you so much to everybody who participated in
Dave,
this.
we're going to put 13 amazing beers into the New Mexico United atmosphere,
100%.
and they're going to be outstanding. And they're going to be
14, we added the extra.
14.
Oh,
That's right.
Wait, yeah. It's going to be an amazing celebration of all the craft, all the art, everything you guys do.
And I was just
Go
going to
ahead.
say, on behalf of the other 25 breweries, I think a huge thank you to Ex Novo.
Gotta be, yeah,
for this
100%.
idea
Cheers to
and
Ex
hosting us.
Novo.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Ex Novo. And then I wanna invite Steve-O back up here.
Steve-O, take my
Steve-O.
headphones.
Steve-O, get back up here. And we're gonna talk when he puts his beer down and gets his headphones on.
Where's everybody else going?
We're gonna talk before we call it a wrap on here.
Yeah.
We're gonna dive into what the festival looks like. We've talked about the draft here a lot. We've talked about what's happening right now. What's gonna happen in May? What's the date? What's the time? What's the location? How can people get tickets, and what's happening?
All right. So I don't know if you know this, but there's an incredible club here in Albuquerque. They're called New Mexico United.
Hey, I like them.
Their home opener is the middle of April. You may know the exact date. I believe it's April 15th?
Yes,
16th?
April 15th.
April 15th,
Yes.
I'm right. So the Friday before, so I'm just kidding, the Thursday before,
There it
because we
is.
wanted it to be April 13th.
Yep.
Exactly 1 month before the event kicks off, tickets will go on sale. I will say this.
And is that on Ex Novo's website?
It's going to be, we're going to blast it everywhere. Follow us at xnovobrew_NM. I promise we'll make sure to get all the information out ahead of time. I will say last year, Lagerhosen, 300 tickets.
8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Crazy.
It's sold out. It's sold out in 8 minutes. We are upping the amount of tickets we're going to be selling. But when they go on sale, don't wait.
And this is going to be out in the corral. Great space out there.
Beautiful space.
A lot of fun.
Beautiful space. It's going to be absolutely amazing. The actual event takes place for Saturday, May 13th. And so we're very excited, obviously.
Do we have a kickoff
14
time?
beers, noon. Right at noon.
Okay.
Right
cool.
at noon, because who doesn't want to start drinking beer at noon?
Well, it's perfect. There's a New Mexico United match that night at
It's
7
true.
p.m. Gives you
And-
enough time to come in here, have a great time. Maybe
Interesting
Uber
you should
over.
say that. The festival ends at 7. Weird.
So weird.
Yeah, it's almost like there's synergy there.
Yeah.
Right at noon. On Saturday, May 13th, the festival is going to go on, and we're going to have all of these amazing breweries and all of these rad collabs.
It's going to be amazing.
I'm not going to lie, I'm nerding out a little bit.
It's fun.
To see everybody here, to see all of the breweries represented. Dude, Las Cruces, we've got TRC, we've got Red River. There's like so many Taos Mate. There's so many breweries
Well, it's all over
around
the state, right? We've got Cruces up to Taos and everywhere in between.
And I
It's
love it.
amazing.
I love
Los
it.
Alamos. We've got Rio
It's
Rancho.
so cool.
We're everywhere.
It's so cool to see. So I'm really excited. And again, Saturday, May 13th, but mark it on your calendars. Thursday, April 13th. Tickets go on sale.
Don't miss it.
Do not miss. It's going to be crazy.
And then May 13th, come on out here. We're going to have a great time. We're going to raise some money for the incredible Somos Unidos Foundation.
Yeah.
Help make soccer more accessible to every kid in New Mexico. That is the goal of this entire thing.
And one thing to note, you might want to bring some extra cash. We may or may not have a limited edition exclusive soccer
Okay,
jersey.
so hold on. James and I were talking about it earlier, and I said, "Are we gonna talk about this?"
Oh,
on
it's
here?
happening.
All right, are we talking about it?
Yeah.
What's going
and
on?
So partial proceeds of that will benefit the Somos Unidos
Partial
Foundation.
proceeds of what, Steve-O?
Of the exclusive Somos Unidos Foundation Ex Novo Brewing Company soccer jersey.
Oh my God! There it is.
So
Somos
really
Unidos
excited.
Foundation Ex Novo jersey. $10 from every jersey sold goes to the Somos Unidos Foundation, and again, making soccer accessible to every kid in New Mexico.
It's incredible.
It's so exciting. Again, proceeds from the tickets are going to go to Ex Novo. Proceeds from some of the beer is going to go. To the Somos Unidos Foundation.
Yeah.
Proceeds from some of the beer is going to go to
Yeah.
Somos Unidos Foundation.
Yeah.
It's an incredible thing. We're
hoping
grateful.
this is the biggest fundraiser we do this year. Honestly,
We're so excited for
Drink
it.
beer, do good. That's our motto. There's a reason for it, and
Amen.
so yeah. Last year, we get to write a check for over $25,000 to the
Unbelievable.
Somos Unidos Foundation. I hope to at least double that this year.
That would be
Seriously.
incredible.
So
absolutely incredible. Thank you again to Ex Novo. Thank you to every brewery and everybody who's here right now. Thank you so much for taking the time today. We will see you all come May for the first ever United in Beer Festival. Lucas.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, you got it?
Oh, yeah.
Steve-O.
Yeah.
Until then.
Yeah.
Somos Unidos.
We are